क्या आप अपना करियर आईटी सेक्टर में बनाना चाहते हैं? क्या आप टॉप आईटी एमएनसीज में जॉब कर रहे हैं बट सैलरी मार्केट स्टैंडर्ड की नहीं मिल रही है? तो पेश है क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब ट्रेनिंग एंड प्लेसमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट, एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जहां हम देंगे आपको A to Z कंप्लीट आईटी डेवलपमेंट प्लस ऑपरेशंस प्लस 100% प्लेसमेंट असिस्टेंस प्रोफेशनल्स आईटी एक्सपर्ट्स के द्वारा जो कि 15 प्लस इयर्स एक्सपीरियंस्ड है। यहाँ पर आपको रियल आईटी कंपनी का नॉलेज मिलेगा, प्राइमरीली ऑन AWS क्लाउड एंड टॉप 10 डेवऑप्स टूल्स और क्लाउड प्रोफाइल में बिना कोडिंग के, जिसकी फ्यूचर और मार्केट में बहुत डिमांड और सैलरी है, जो आपको बेस्ट आईटी कंपनी में बेस्ट प्रोफाइल में अपना करियर बनाने में मदद करेगा और जहां आपको मिलेगा 24/7 कम्युनिटी सपोर्ट बाय 50,000 प्लस प्रोफेशनल्स इंस्ट्रक्टर, लाइव LED ट्रेनिंग के साथ लाइफ टाइम एक्सेस टू क्लास ट्रेनिंग रिकॉर्डिंग्स, डॉक्यूमेंट्स विथ लाइव प्रोजेक्ट टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स फॉर डेवऑप्स एक्टिविटी, ट्रेनिंग सर्टिफिकेशन, इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन एंड रिज्यूम मेकिंग। आप हमारी वेबसाइट www.clouddevopshub.com पर जाकर न्यू बैचेस की इंफॉर्मेशन भी ले सकते हैं और साथ ही लाइव ऑनलाइन डे वाइज डिटेल्ड सिलेबस भी चेक कर सकते हैं, जिसमें आप हमारे कोर्स के सारे मॉडल्स की डिटेल्ड इंफॉर्मेशन चेक कर सकते हैं कि आपको कौन सा मॉडल किस डेट को पढ़ाया जाएगा। इतना ही नहीं, आप हमारे YouTube चैनल @CloudDevOpsHub पर जाकर सक्सेस स्टोरीज, स्टूडेंट्स टॉक्स, डे वाइज लाइव सेशंस, रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स के वीडियोस भी देख सकते हैं। हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट से पढ़े हुए स्टूडेंट्स मल्टीपल ऑफर्स लेकर आज टॉप मोस्ट आईटी कंपनीज में अच्छे पैकेजेस में जॉब कर रहे हैं। सो व्हाट आर यू वेटिंग फॉर? अपने करियर को एक नई पहचान देने के लिए आज ही क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब पर रजिस्टर करें। क्लाउड डेवऑप्स हब, visit www.clouddevopshub.com. WhatsApp 9993445100.
Hello everyone and good morning, and this is our day 2 8th January Kubernetes session. Okay, this is a live session you are attending, and in the today's agenda we will talk, as we have already talked about the Docker yesterday, we will talk little bit so that we will able to correlate the things if anyone is new, so that you can correlate with the Docker, and we will talk more towards the Kubernetes into the today's session. Okay, cool. This is our today's agenda. Before going to anything, let me introduce myself or my team, what we are. We are organizing the AWS plus DevOps online training and placement program, which is including 9 modules. How you can get more details about it? As soon as you will come to our website, the website is CloudDevOpsHub. You will understand everything because we have created our website very simple, in a very simple way. Okay, like that you can, as soon as you will land it in our website, you will understand that live online step by step AWS plus DevOps e-learning platform. Why I'm telling e-learning? Because everything is online. You can attend from your home place also, you can attend from your personal laptop, mobile phone, anywhere. We will talk, we will discuss everything on the Zoom, and we will do the practical into the real environment. Real environment means whatever the practical, if it's a practical belong to AWS, we will do on the AWS cloud itself. If the practical belong to the GCP, we will go to the GCP cloud and we will perform the activity. Okay, no extra platform is required. We will not do the things in our local laptop because we want to learn the cloud, so we will learn the things over the cloud only. That's our agenda. Okay, this is my number. If anyone want to talk anytime, you can just message me and you can talk with me on this number. Okay, and this is my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, as soon as you will land it into this place, you will get to know that who we are. My number is again here. Just 1 minute video. If you will watch it, you will understood what exactly we are and where our students already reached. Okay, here we have lots of playlists. If you will come into this playlist, I will come from my website. It will be easy for you. And these are our social media pages. You can go anywhere and check it. Okay. We have already started the batch 28. Where is the syllabus for batch 28? As soon as we will come down, you will see the details into the this place. Means what we have already started, that thing is already written. Each every day, whatever we have to learn, whatever we are learning, what practical we are doing, all the details are already available into this sheet. Okay. This sheet is very important if you want to become a DevOps engineer. Okay, you can join me or not join, doesn't matter. But if you will follow this, I can guarantee that you will become a DevOps engineer for sure. Okay, and we are going to teach you all these things. So I'm giving this link directly to you. You can come to my website also, and you can click on the complete syllabus. You will get it. Or if you want to bookmark this, that's your choice. Okay. Cool. And another thing is, where is the, if we have started something, where is the demo classes and all these things, live recording, all the demo classes are already available in our YouTube channel as well. Okay. Whoever want to join us, they can watch these demo sessions as well if you want. But today is our Docker Kubernetes session primarily, so we will discuss about the Kubernetes free of cost. Here, if we will talk about the syllabus, we have distributed our complete journey into the multiple modules. Where is the multiple modules? You can come into this place and you will see the things that this is the roadmap, which with the real-time practicals, with the real-time project, we are going to do it. And today, in our today's Kubernetes session, we are going to see the project itself. Okay, the real-time project 2 e-commerce website we are going to do in the today's session. Okay, you will see I will develop in front of you the e-commerce website on the Kubernetes cluster, whatever the administrator roles or whatever the DevOps engineer role has supposed to be required into this place. I will do everything in the today's session in front of you. Okay, so I can say that in short, the project 2 is our today's agenda, but we can't directly jump into the project, right? We have to understand a little bit about theory as well. So what we will do it, we will understand little bit theory from the Kubernetes session. What exactly the Kubernetes session? Here, if you will come here, the module 5, which is related to the Kubernetes, we will understand about the theoretical part about the Kubernetes, because if you will directly jump into the project, you will not understand, right? So we have to understand little bit theory part, what exactly the Kubernetes is, what is the architecture, how Kubernetes works, what all automation Kubernetes is providing. That all things we are going to discuss in the today's session. Okay. And how to become a DevOps engineer. This is everyone's question, that how to become a DevOps engineer. As soon as you will join us, we will make the fundamentals clear for the DevOps to you in the first 3 days. Okay. First 3 days means first 3 days, we will make all your fundamentals clear. Okay, so that we will talk about the learning path, what you have to learn it, what all roadmaps has to be provided, what is DevOps, what is AWS, how many openings are there. These all details we will provide it to you. Then we will talk about the servers, data centers, and cloud. Then we will come into the DevOps. Here we will see all the DevOps tools in a very brief manner. Okay, means which tool you have to learn it. That things we will discuss in the top 3 days. After that, we will start our Linux session. In the Linux session, what will happen? What are the Linux administrative activities you have to learn to become a DevOps engineer? That all things we will clear up to you. Means we will take 1 week time from you to clear all these things for you. Okay, then we will come into the next module, that is the AWS module. In the AWS module, we will do the practicals, 10 plus practicals we will do into the AWS cloud. What exactly it is? Top 10 services. Srinath, mute yourself, please. Top 10 services we will learn in the AWS on the module 3. Okay, then after the AWS module has been completed, we will start our actual journey of the DevOps engineer. If I will ask the question with you only, what do you think about the DevOps journey? What exactly the DevOps is? Anyone already knows this answer? Can give it to me in short, or in short. Anyone want to unmute and give me the answer what exactly the DevOps is? No one.
Integration of development and the production.
Integration between development as well as operational activities. Chalo, I agree. What else?
Yeah, it is a collaboration of
Developer
some tools
and
integration
collaboration of multiple teams and play or perform the activity with the help of open source tools. That is a DevOps engineer. He will make the automation with the help of tools. Correct? whatever the development people, QA people, operation people, or any software development lifecycle, all the different teams are doing the manual activity. We DevOps engineer, with the help of tool, we will perform the activity, and that all things we are going to teach. Whatever is the top 10 or top 15 DevOps tools available into the market in 2022 or in 2023 or before that, we are going to discuss all these things. That all tools we are going to teach to you. That is a Git, Jenkins, means CI/CD part. We are going to teach you into the module 4. We will take 1 week time or 1 week time, and we will teach all these things to you. Okay, one and more than this. Okay, with some experience level things as well, because I can't say that if you will learn the Jenkins, you can work as a 5 years experience candidate. If you want to work as a 4 years or 5 years experience candidate as well, if you will understood this practical, able to perform this practical, you can work as a 4 years, 5 years experience guy as well as a DevOps engineer. Okay, that all 2 weeks you have to give it to me to learn the Git and Jenkins. Then the next topic will come, the virtual machine and Dockers. I need a 1 week time from you to understand, to teach the Dockers and Kubernetes to you. Kubernetes, again, that is for the experience level, not for the fresher level. I will teach on the experience level because we have a project on the Kubernetes as well. Okay, so I need your 1 week time, which I am taking it, and I will perform that activity in front. After that, we have a module 5, module 6, which is a Ansible and Terraform. It's a automation, means if you want to perform the activity in multiple clouds, then with the help of an Ansible and Terraform, we will perform it. And I'm going to teach you everything with the help of this tool, Ansible and Terraform, all the automation with the help of this tool, with practicals. Plus, after developing a lot of tools, we have to work about the monitoring as well, because we have to maintain our infrastructure as well. So we are going to teach you Prometheus, Grafana stacks with the help of automation into the Kubernetes environment with the help of help. With installation, all the administration activities with practical, we are going to teach to you. That will be in our module 7. You can see the details which we are going to teach you here. And there is a student choice topic is also there. What exactly it here? Whatever you want to learn with us, because here you have spent 45 days with us, and in 45 days you went for the interview. You feel that, sir, this is the topic, or this is the question, or this is the extra topic is coming new, most popular, and people are asking that. You can let me know. I will prepare that. I will teach it, and I have lots of extra topics available with me if you want to learn, like AWS Lambda, AWS DevOps, migration, Rundeck, Splunk. Is someone who want to do the global certification also free of cost, we will help you out for the Splunk free global certification. We will help you out how to prepare for this exam, what all dumps will be required, what all exam questions will come. We will provide you everything. You have to write the exam, and you will get the global certification on this day as well, on the day 45. Okay, after that we will come into the module 8. Module 8, that is primarily related to the automation or scripting related thing, means with the help of Linux, with the help of Python, we will teach you the automations. Okay, these automations are not like a coding. It's not, it's a play with the tool. Means in Python, if you will see the syllabus in the Python, we will play with the Boto 3. Boto 3 is the integration between Python code and AWS cloud. Means with the help of Boto 3, you can perform the automation on the AWS cloud with the Python code. That all things we are going to teach to you. We don't want to make a Python developer. It's not our work. We want to make a DevOps engineer. So we are teaching these automations to you. After this automations completed, we will perform the multiple projects. There are 3 different projects we are going to give to you. One is completely on the core DevOps side, that is the CI/CD with Git, Jenkins, Docker, and deploy into the any of the remote machine, which is used by 70 or 80% companies are using this approach. Okay, after that there is another project that is on the Kubernetes. Kubernetes is like e-commerce website we are going to develop, which we are going to develop in the today's session as well. This is an e-commerce website which has been written into the multiple different languages, Java, Python, Go, .NET, and we will create a web-based application we will deploy into the Kubernetes environment into the today's session. Okay, this is what we are going to learn in the today's part. Okay, plus we have a real-time project, again one more project, which is a 3-tier application with 40 AWS services. In AWS, we are going to use 40 different AWS services, and we are going to develop the AWS infrastructure with the help of Terraform. That also is our one of the project. With the help of this 3 project, you can write or you can go as a 3 years or 4 years experience as a DevOps engineer also, if you will understand this 3 project and my sessions. Okay, after that your base is clear, you understood a lot of things, then you can go, you can give the mock interviews to us bi-weekly, weekly, every week, every Wednesday 9 p.m. we have a mock interviews. You can come for the mock interviews as well. Bi-weekly student presentations are there. Where is that? Here is the details where my students are giving the presentation. You can go into this link and you can check it, how my students are giving the presentation. Means after learning with me in 30 days, how much a student has learned. That all details is available into this video. You must have to go into this video and check it after 30 days how much a student has learned with me, and they are giving the presentation into the public. Into the public means into the, we have recorded the session and we are uploaded into the YouTube as well. You can have a look. Okay, plus we have created a success story as well. Means as soon as you will join us, after learning you will go for the interview, you will get placed also, right? So we have our lots of students get placed as well. That details is also available into the YouTube. You can see the how my batch 27 student got placed, how my batch 25 student got placed, how my freshers student from the non-technical background has placed into the big MNC like Paytm, Hipla, like that. Okay, plus after 30 days how much students has learned with me, the batch 22 23 student, how much they placed it, where exactly they place, how much offer they get it. That all details are available into these videos. You must have to have a look. You will understand that how we are giving the training, how much quality of the trainings are there. That's why result is in front of you guys. Okay, these all things are available and we are going to teach you all these things in the 2.5 months duration. Guys, any question related to the syllabus?
No.
Cool, good, thank you. Okay, and
So because are
yeah,
you going to cover GitHub Actions as well?
no, GitHub Action is not free, of course. It's not very popular, not used by every company. So GitHub Action is not covered in my course. But if you will understand Git and GitHub, you can work into the GitHub Actions as well easily.
Okay, got it.
Okay, cool.
If
Okay.
you
Because
don't mind, so if we need any extra documentation or something like that, let's say if I need some documentation related to GitHub Actions, will you be able to provide it?
Yes, I can provide, because I am also working into the GitHub Action as well. Okay, in future that topic may be added into my syllabus as well. Okay, but not now.
Okay,
Okay,
got it.
so if I have the document, if I read some article or some book, okay, which is helpful, I will always provide it to my student. You can see it here. Okay, like let me go to my previous batch. Okay, if you have raised this question, I can show that this is my batch 27 PPT drive. In this PPT drive, actual resumes of or some old resumes, dummy resumes, because you have to create your own resume also, right? As a DevOps engineer, this all resumes are available into this place. Plus, as you are talking, some extra documents, right? Extra ebooks. So like AWS interview questions for 7 years experience, plus all this thing, auto scaling, AWS basics, concept notes. If you will see here, these are maybe a handwritten notes as well. Okay, so that you can understand the things very easily. Okay, that all things means has been written by me, my team member, or from the internet, which we are providing into this space for your extra learning. Okay, conceptual notes are there, some AWS notes are there, so that you can understand the things easily. Okay, let us assume you have asked something GitHub Action or something like that, right? If I do have, I will provide it to you. Otherwise, I will search over the internet, I will read it, and I will provide it to you if you wish. Okay, like that we are providing lots of different approaches or different ebooks also, which is required or which is required for the experienced person or which is required for extra learn. Okay, is that okay?
Okay, yeah, got it. Because and one more quick question. So I'm like a 5 years of data engineer. So how can I transform my profile into DevOps engineer?
You can transform very easily. I will talk with you. Okay, Aditya, give me half an hour, then we will talk. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Okay, so guys, as he has asked the question, we have any extra things? We have lots of extra things which we are going to provide it to. Plus, whatever the topics we are learning, right? Every topics, whatever the students has gone for the interview and they have faced that questions, they have asked with me. We have written all the questions topic wise, and we will provide you all these things. And you can discuss these questions with me also if you are not able to understand. Okay, so you will able to cover up the topics. As soon as, let's assume you cover up 3 topics like cloud computing or Linux, you can give the interview to me on that particular topics as well. So that what will happen, your one topic or one chapter will get completed, you can focus on the next chapter as well. Like that, we have a schedule, we will perform this thing, and in 2.5 months around 8 to 10 mock interviews will happen. Okay, so that you will become a very pakka person to go the interview into the real time as well, and you will able to crack the interviews. Okay, this is just a high level overview which I have given about us. Okay, let's come to our PPT again. Okay, and guys, no need to worry, I will take care of all the questions, when, what, how come, where. I have all the answers, you don't have to worry. Okay, just bear with me, your answers will be covered up in some short duration. Okay, yes, no, at least say
Yes,
yes.
Avinash.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Cool. Thank you. Okay. And guys, what we are, let me explain to that. What is our product? We have already explained it, right? What we are providing the 24/7 community as well as a WhatsApp support as well. You have talked with me already, I know. Okay. You have my WhatsApp number. You are already talking with me, or I will add you into the groups as well, where my, like me, experts are there. We can provide you the support or help, whatever is required to you. Okay, plus this, whatever we are discussing, whatever the recordings we are doing it, okay, of our online live classes, PPTs, PDFs, everything will be lifetime accessible to you on your drive. Okay, what we have a drives for every batches, like 27, 28, whatever it is, all the batches drives are there. You can see the videos in a order of proper, all the videos, whatever the mock interviews you have given to us in the duration, that all mock interviews details are available here. You can see how we are judging the student. Okay, Utkarsh, 4 year experience, soon he will get an offer, means he is prepared. Okay, he will get an offer. Ganesh, good DevOps knowledge, soon he will make an offer. They already make it. Okay, Utkarsh will get a job soon. Okay, Meenu, Anwar, Naukri, profile verification, final round, all this like details are available into the your whatever the mock interviews you will give. All these details are available. Plus, all the classroom videos will be available for you into the Google Drive for a lifetime. Means all the account creation, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, whatever, as per the syllabus. Okay, whatever the day around, you can see here around 51 days are there. So you can see that all the 51 days recordings or classroom recordings are available into this place. Plus whatever extra things we are doing it, like GCP account creation, how to create a Naukri profile, review of the Naukri profile, interview discussion, tips and tricks, resume profile update, projects, project 1, 2, 3. Okay, referrals, if we are providing the good referrals also, if we are talking with you, so we will record, that part is there, so we will provide it here. Okay, resume making, Naukri profile, tips and tricks, workshop, whatever the workshop, these workshops are belong to this part. Like if you are into the classroom, you are talking, it means, let us assume day 20 is our workshop. What exactly we will do? Whatever we are learning, if you are facing any of the problem, you want to share your skill, you want to ask the more questions, you want to bring some extra practical which you are doing from the internet, you can perform in front of everyone on this day. That also is a workshop for us, which we are doing after every topic completion. You can see here, as soon as the Linux topic will get complete, we will make the workshop. As soon as the AWS topic will get complete, we will make the AWS workshop. As soon as the CI/CD complete, we will make the CI/CD workshop. As soon as any other topic will get complete, all the workshops will be there. Means you can share your screen. If you have any questions, you can bring and ask with us anytime. Okay, like that, this, if any of the workshops are there, all the recordings are here. If you will see how much is the count for this, around 75 items or 75 different classes happens, or these all recordings are available to this place. Okay, then this will be lifetime accessible for you. Cool. LED live sessions, yes, all are live sessions. Like me, I'm live. It's 11:33 a.m. IST on the 8th of Jan. Like that, all the live sessions we will do it. Okay, tips and tricks for the DevOps activity, training certificate. If you have any gap, you want to fulfill your gap, some small gap kind of thing, you can fulfill with our training certificate as well. Resume making, interview preparation, everything we are taking care. Okay, we will teach you how to create it, how to upload your profile into the Naukri, how to get internal referrals, how we are providing the internal referrals also, I will teach you. Okay, and I'm from the Cloud DevOps Hub. Okay, you know my website very well, you don't have to ask anything. Okay, and secondly, let me come into this place. We are from the Facebook group. Okay, we have a Facebook group. If you will guess it, how many members are there? We are 53,000 members at this point who are maintaining the DevOps engineer group. Okay, and this is about me. I'm the person who is maintaining this group. Okay, cool. And we will add you into this group also, so that you can take the help from the 53,000 members as well, okay, who are already working as a DevOps engineer. They are DevOps aspirant, they want to learn the DevOps, so we will add you into our group as well, okay, so that you will get a wider knowledge as well. Okay, we are 53 DevOps professionals are there as a DevOps engineer community. You can ask 24/7 questions to that group as well, or we will add you into our WhatsApp group as well, so that you can discuss it. The biggest benefit what we are providing to you, if you miss any of our live classes or live batch, you can join our next batch anytime. Okay, we will not ask any question that you are coming double or you want to, why you are revising it. You are feel free to revise it. Let us assume you are into the shift, or by any reason you miss 5 to 7 classes or 10 classes, you can come to our next batch free of cost. As I am the trainer, I will never ask the fees again to you. Okay, you don't have to worry, but come to the immediate next batch. That will be always good. Okay, because it will be a 6-month duration, 2.5 months this month, this batch, and then 2.5 months again. You can revise the things again if you want. Okay, and you are getting a training from me. I have 11 years of experience. Who I am, let me show it to you. Where is that? This is my profile, decades of experience. I am the certified into the AWS as well as Google Cloud as well on an architecture. I have certified on the Kubernetes CKAD as well as the Linux administration certification as well. I do have. I'm a senior architect or DevOps consultant in one of the big MNCs. You don't have to worry. Okay, I'm a corporate trainer as well. In the corporate trainer, if let us assume you join one of the big MNC and there is a chances I'm providing a training for their product on a DevOps or cloud to you, that is also possible. Lots of students have seen me earlier as well into their company as well, because most of the time I get an opportunity to provide the corporate training, so I'm providing the corporate training as well. Plus I'm doing the mentorship like this, okay, on the free weekend workshops into the classrooms. You will learn with me as well. Okay, and this is me. I have multiple articles also available into the internet. You can have it. Guys, got it? All good?
Yes, Vikas.
Cool. At least I don't trust one person. I need some more confirmation. All okay?
Yes, that's Vikas.
Okay, cool, good.
Yeah, okay.
Cool, good. Okay, and we are starting our DevOps journey on the AWS platform. Means we are going to learn the DevOps tools into the AWS platform. Okay, or all the operation into the AWS plus Google Cloud. And I will not always still in my syllabus, in actual thing, I'm only teaching the AWS primarily because that I have committed that I will teach the AWS. But when we are going to learn the extra things, as I have experience on the Azure as well, I have experience on Google Cloud as well. So let's learn something extra over the weekend. Okay, so this type of extra weekend workshop, which is completely free, you will learn something extra, something new. Okay, so that thing means in the today's session, I will not go into the AWS. I will go into the Google Cloud and I will teach the things to you. Okay, means so that the reason is, if you let assume you went for any of the interview and they will ask, apart from AWS, what you know, and that time you will say, no, I know only AWS, and there may be chances they may reject you. Yes or no? Because now the market is not telling that only one cloud you have to learn. Yes or no? Means you have to learn the multi clouds as well, because now infra is on the hybrid cloud. So I'm teaching you on the hybrid cloud. Means I will teach something on AWS. Whatever has been committed for AWS, I will take care on AWS. This all things means AWS services, top 10 services of AWS, I will teach. Rest of the thing I will teach on the another cloud. Okay, that is the extra learning for you. Cool. Okay, and you don't have to worry. We will cover up, we will start the things from very basic. You will able to understand. That's my responsibility. If you will not able to understand, I will explain you again and again to get you understand the things. Okay, I will bring some extra scenarios. I will bring some extra practicals. If you are not able to understand, I will teach that as well. Okay, and here 40% will be a theory part, because if you will understand the theory, you will able to perform the practicals as well, and 60% will be the practical scenarios and hands-on activities which we will do on the actual cloud. Okay, that is what our program is. And I don't need a pre-request. Okay, everything from the absolute beginner, we are going to start. We will provide you the enough knowledge for everything. You don't have to worry at all. Okay, if you have 5 years of non-technical experience also, that's my responsibility. I will teach that everything to you so that you will understand the things. Okay, top AWS DevOps tools plus top AWS services we are going to teach to you. And my primary intention, I will make a community. Like I have already created a small community for yesterday's people, right? I will show it to you guys. Okay. Like I have created a lots of community, and in the community, I'm getting happy when you guys are getting certified. You guys are getting something good new. Okay. Like that. Let me open my WhatsApp. And as I've created already a community for yesterday, 7th, what we can say 7th Jan, I will add you all into this small group as well. Okay. So guys, whoever is not yet available into this group, I request you, you can come into this group so that what will happen, we can easily communicate with each other. I am giving this link which we have created yesterday. Is it okay? Yes or no?
Yes, Vikas.
Cool. As
Yes.
well as okay, these are the workshop community, plus we have an actual group community as well. If you will see my actual group community, what exactly the scenarios are here. Okay, this is I have posted for my workshop. Okay, if you will come little bit up, people are interacting with each other and they are sharing the things. Okay, see, happy new year. Some days back, around 8 days back, the happy new year was there. I'm just going into the reverse direction. Okay, like that. Okay, people are interacting with each other. And see, here you will see lots of congratulations are coming. Why these congratulations? Can you guess it? Because some students are getting placed. See, Meghna, I got selected in Fidelity as a DevOps engineer. When 26th of December, means around 10 days back, I got one placement from this girl. Okay, from the batch 27. Let's go little bit up. Okay, congratulations again. If you will see the trend in the group, everywhere the congratulations is there. The reason is students are getting placed, they are sharing their experience as well, how the interview happened, and they are referring each other. Let's assume this girl join into the Fidelity. Okay, she get a opening in their company, she will refer you into the another company. That's the motto of making the small groups. Okay, that's why we are creating a small group, and you will able to learn the things. Okay, let me show you something. See, one I have shown already. If you will see here, everywhere the congratulations are there. The reason is students are getting placed. If you will go a little bit up, you can see here, wow, congratulations, it's really good, buddy. What's profile you got? See, Utkarsh, he got a senior DevOps engineer. This is the person, he told it on 12th of December. Okay, 20th of December, he gave a 3 interviews. Okay, and he gave a 3 interview and he got selected into the 2 companies. And we have already provided his commitment that he will make an offer soon on around October, November itself, because when he was giving a mock interview, we understood that he will make an answer. He is making the answer in a good way, and he will make the offer soon. Okay, see, I will show you. Okay, if you will see this mock interview video, 28th September, 4 year experience, soon he will make an offer. Okay, good DevOps experience, he make an offer. Okay, Utkarsh will get a job soon. Okay, Utkarsh, 4th November, we told he will get a job soon. He given an interview. Okay, and he got selected into the 2 companies, KPMG and TCS. Okay, like that. If you will see my previous batches everywhere on lots of congratulations, CEO and PRALATIOS. If I will search it like this, congrats. Okay. See, batch 27, congratulations. How many congratulations are there? Community group. Okay, congratulations. Everywhere you will see the congratulations. Means people are getting placed and they are sharing their things as well into the small WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is what my intention is. I'm creating a groups, okay, so that you can get a knowledge, you can share your knowledge, you can refer each other. Let's assume I have a 20 people in that group. Okay, if 20 people will refer each other, okay, you will get a 20 opportunities to give the interview in other company. Is that okay? Without doing anything? Yes or no? Are you guys agree?
Yes.
One part. Second part, I have a community of 53,000 members. If you need any referral, you can tell me, sir, I need a referral into the Google, Amazon, any company. I have my friends which are working into the big MNCs, okay, or I have a contact with the HRs as well. Let me show to you guys, okay. CLASS, we have a Google Classroom. We are using the Google Classroom platform for the internal discussions, okay, where our discussions will be very strong kind of thing. Okay, you can see here, Let me show the batch 27 how we are providing the reference. Okay, you can see here GCP senior role Cubase technology. You can refer. She is the HR. She is the consultant. You can call to him and you can send the resume also. Okay. Krishna for the TCS, you can, they are consultant. Okay, they are asking for 3 to 7 year experience, build a Linux 3 DevOps. Okay, like that. I'm not asking a big things. Okay, I will talk with the HR. Then whatever they need exactly, I will provide this information to my student. They will prepare, create a resume, they will send it, and they will get a call. If they are not getting a call, they will let me know. I will again tell to that why you are not giving a call to my student, and they will verify that. So this is the reason. That's why we are not giving. We will again change the resume and we will send it, and they are getting a calls. And if they have a knowledge, they are able to crack it. That's why. See, TCS, very simple interviews happen. Multiple ways we are going into the TCS. Amazon. Okay. Amazon, we have a referral for Amazon. See, this is the HR mobile number. Urgent requirement for Amazon. They are asking from 0 years to 2 years for the cloud support as well as cloud engineer. And from 2 to 6 AWS engineer, means everyone can attend the Amazon interview. Okay, with the help of this HR. Okay, and like that we are always doing it. Fifth TCS, Wells Fargo, only I think some Google Gulf Tribes came for the Linux admin and all these things, pressures they are taking. You can talk with him, you can send your profile. Like that, we have internal discussions, we are doing reference discussion in our Google Classrooms as well. Yes, my students are doing the practicals as well. How they are doing it? Because in you, if you will see my syllabus, here is my syllabus, and you will see here practical 4, practical 11, or if you will come down, there are lots of practicals are there. Practical 11, practical 19, 18, 17. How they are doing the practicals? They are performing the practicals. They are sharing. I'm asking the question. Do the practicals. Okay. As soon as, let's assume I'm opening this practical. Okay, out of 25 students, 6 students have submitted it. Okay, out of that, some students have submitted this practicals. Okay, like that, students are doing the practicals as well. We can review the practicals as well, how they are doing it. Okay, you can say that Anil has handed out that, Kamlesh has handed, Utkarsh has handed. This is there, all the things are there, and based on that, we are giving the ratings also, or they are getting the marks as well. Okay, that is a complete automated into the this Google Classroom. So all the students are there, they are getting their marks as well. They can see their marks as well, how they are performing the practical. The reason is, if they will not do the practical, they will get to know that I haven't did, and then we will get a 0 mark. Then he has to get a performance pressure, and he will do the practicals like that. Okay, so there's all things we have a very systematic. When a student will join us, he will learn with us, or he is making the success story or offers to us. At the end, we need a good job with a good package, right? And if you will see here, I will show that how my students, let's take an example, something. Okay, we are talking about the batch 27 only, right? MEGHNA. Okay, batch 27 student. Okay, you can see here, she get an offer. Okay, let me show the chat. Okay. Interview has been scheduled to this company. Looks good. Okay, you can prepare from resume. The question will come from the resume only. Okay, about all these things, she need a certificate. I provided the certificate to her. This is only into the terms of 17th of December. Okay, means around 20 days back things. Okay, can you send me into the PDF format? All these things we have done it. Okay, and today I have completed the discussions. Will get the official offer letter soon. Thank you, sir. Like that. Okay, I will provide that information. Yeah. Okay. Sir, I received the offer letter, 9 plus whatever is the amount. Okay, good. It's a 100% hike. Yes, 100% hike. She get an offer, and she sent it the photograph because I have asked the photograph to her. Can you send your photograph so that we can? It will be good if you will post in a message. Yeah, I will. I have asked the photograph. So she is. Yeah, see, can you please share your photograph? Okay, I have asked because we will public that. Okay, so she messaged into the group as well. See here, also in this group, she is messaging to the group as well that I got this. So she is my batch 27, like that. Everywhere we are getting a placement as well. You can see in lot of placement I have. Okay, cool. This is what we have. You don't have to anything. And another question is, who can become a DevOps engineer? I can prove that anyone from the support engineer role, IT operation role can become a DevOps engineer. Linux admin, any of the administrator can become a DevOps engineer, because the reason is we are going to teach you all the tools and automation. You have to just connect your another profile with this profile and you can become a DevOps engineer. Okay, guys, any question in this? Sir, I can become a DevOps engineer or not? I'm ready to give the answer to you. You can ask the question like, sir, this is my profile. and I'm working from this much company, from this profile. Is that possible? I can become a DevOps engineer. Let me give the answer to you. Someone has asked the question earlier. I'm working into the data profile, something like that, right? Who's that? Suresh, you? No one? Okay, no worries. Guys, I can.
Hello.
Yes, Suresh, correct.
Yeah, it's me because I asked you initially. So I'm a data engineer, guys. I can transfer myself to the DevOps.
Yep, you can. In a data engineer, what all things you are doing?
Hadoop ecosystems, Hive, and Scoop.
Okay, means you are already an administrator person, right? You know how to install the softwares. Okay, what you have to do it, you have to learn the things. At this point, your infra is a cloud or your infra is a on-premises.
Sorry?
Your infra, where your Hadoop installation things are doing on that virtual machines, where exactly it is? It's on cloud or it's on premises?
On premises, not on cloud.
Okay, cool. So you are the administrator on the on-premises, right? Let's assume that all machines or infra is into the cloud, that is AWS. So whatever is your current profile, you can say that I'm a cloud Hadoop administrator. Is that okay if your infra is available into the cloud? Yes or no?
Okay.
Right? And who is creating that infra? We will create. I will teach you how to create that infra so that you can combine everything and you can say that whatever you are doing it, plus you know all these things, and you feel that from the Hadoop DevOps is better, and I can do more learnings into the AWS or DevOps. I want to learn more into the DevOps things, so I want to come into the DevOps profile as well. It makes sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So that you can migrate your profile into the DevOps as well. Cool. See, simple. Whatever is your infra, if you are not aware about it, say that your infra is into the cloud. Already you become a cloud engineer. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right. That all things I will teach to you. You don't have to worry. Okay. So I can say that everyone can become a DevOps engineer. Yes, that is possible. And we will make you the cloud DevOps engineer. Okay. Within 2.5 months duration. Cool. It's a 50 plus or live online classes will be there, LED instruction on the Zoom like this. Okay. It will require a 2.5 months from my side because I can't complete everything in over the night or within a 1 month, right? Practically not possible. I need 2.5 months, means I need around 55 classes or more than 50 plus classes. I need it from you. That is of 1.5 hour every day, Monday to Friday. Then I can become a DevOps engineer to you. Okay. Cool. Okay, and we are starting a part 2, a DevOps from the 11th Jan. If you will see this syllabus, okay, from 11th Jan, we are starting the DevOps part. We have completed the AWS part. Here, it's a separate part. We can say that open source tools like Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform, all the monitoring things we are going to learn from the 11th Jan. So if you will join us, you will join on this time, this duration to us. We will complete everything, all the DevOps. And if you want to revise, see the next batch, whatever we will start in the next 1 month, 1.5 months, right? Next, this is January. February 15th, we are going to start a new batch. In that new batch, you can revise everything double, okay? Free of cost. You don't have to pay any fees in the next month. Okay, or in the next, what we can say, into the next batch. If you will join this batch, you will complete the DevOps things. If you want to complete the AWS things, you can complete into the next batch as well. You will get a double access, double recordings, or you can say double referrals, whatever, from the different groups as well. Okay, so that's a double benefit if you will join us at this point. Okay, cool. And let's come. I can show something. If you will learn the things without a prior knowledge into the DevOps, the things will look like this. This many tools you have to learn, but practically you can't learn all these things by word. It's not possible because you don't know which tool, how much you have to learn, or at which level. If we'll take an example for Python, okay, Python, if you will learn for the couple of years, you will not able to complete it. The reason is it's a development part. Okay, you don't have to learn the Python. You have to understand the Python, how to create a build with the help of Java, how to compile a Python code, how to run that code, how to create an application with the help of Python. That all things as a DevOps engineer, we have to learn it. And I'm going to teach you all that things. Okay. And These are the primary tools which we are going to teach in our classroom sessions. Okay, we will take the Java as well as Python code. Okay, I will not teach how to write it. It's not our job. How to run that code, that's our work. I will teach that part. Linux, Maven, we are going to teach to you. CI/CD completely with the help of Java application. We are going to teach you 3 projects. We are going to teach you for the CI/CD. Jenkins and Git are the primary tool. We are going to use it for containerization. Docker and Kubernetes we are going to teach to you on AWS as well as on the Google Cloud platform, both. Plus automations, all the things we are going to learn with the help of Ansible and Terraform. After this, if we have to monitor the environment, so with the help of Prometheus, Grafana, and Splunk, we are monitoring that environment. This is what you have to learn to become a DevOps engineer. Is that okay? Agree with my point?
Yes, Vikas.
What about others? Guys, everyone, you are not watching a YouTube recordings, okay? You have to interact with me. Please unmute and say yes, no.
Yes.
Okay, 2. I need some more yes.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. And someone has asked Nagios. See, Shubham, Nagios, we don't have to learn it. Nagios is a licensed version, first part, and Nagios is using in the companies 5 years back or 4 years back. Now, Nagios is not that much popular. Nagios has been replaced by different tool like Prometheus and Grafana. So you don't have to learn the Nagios. Nagios is completely replaced by Splunk at this point.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to go AWS. Okay. Because our today's agenda is a DevOps. Okay. I want to prove that how you can become a DevOps engineer. Let's assume at this point you are working into the development, QA, operation, any other profile, any of the profile.
Hello, Vikas.
Yeah, Bhumu.
Yes, Vikas. I got one doubt.
Okay.
DevOps means development and operations, right?
Correct.
So in that case, where is development here? We are not writing any code or not writing any logic for the project.
Correct. Absolutely agree. That is a developer work. That is a developer work. Why should we do the developer work?
Yeah, suppose take me an example. Suppose I'm working in operations team in some other company, something.
Okay, you are already working into this part, right? Correct?
Yes, operations.
Cool. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
So I didn't know about development. Just I know how the code runs, something, that thing I know, but I didn't know about development, how to write the logic.
If you don't know, that's why you are into the operation. If you know the things how to write a code, you are into the development environment. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, yeah, complete your point. Go ahead.
Then how can I be a DevOps engineer? Because I should know development also, right? But I didn't know development. Then how can I? Yeah.
See, okay, chalo, let me give the answer. Okay, if you know the coding, you will not be a DevOps engineer. You will not be a operation engineer. Okay, you will be only a developer. Okay, if you want to do the coding, then you don't have to go into this all profile. You have to learn the coding and you have to go into the development only. Okay, one part. And your question is, if I don't know, how come I become a DevOps engineer, right? I will tell you, developers will write the code. Okay, we don't have to disturb them. That's their primary role. They will write the code. We will take the code and we will maintain that code with the help of GitHub or Git and GitHub. And we will make a build with the help of Maven. If it's a Java-based code, okay, we will make a build. That type of part we have to do it as a development activity. Taking a code, management of code, building a code, doing the unit testing, run some automation on the code. That is a development activity. We have to do it and we will do with the help of tool. Not writing a code is not only a developer work. Agree?
Yeah, now I got it.
Cool, thank you. That's why I'm telling, if you're from the operation, you will learn the tools, you can become a DevOps engineer because this part is already stronger part to you. Okay, if you know the tools, you can become a DevOps engineer. Developer who know the writing the code and he knows the tool. If I will teach the tool to the developer, he can become a DevOps engineer easily. He will get a good package. He will get a higher package than the operation plus DevOps. He will get a good package, double or triple package, but he can get a 4 times package also.
Actually, because I'm a full stack developer. I got this as when I'm working in operations team. How can I handle this DevOps course? That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool, good. Now you are satisfied with the answer?
Yes, Vikas, got it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Okay, see, QA engineer who is already not writing the code, but they are little bit playing with the code, unit testing, automations they are making. If they know the little bit DevOps tools also, the trend of the DevOps tool plus cloud, then they can become a DevOps engineer. So I can say that everyone can become a DevOps engineer from the different point. Let assume you are from a non-technical background, you don't know anything, and you want to become a DevOps engineer. What I will do it, if you have a more experience, 5 years, 7 years experience, you want to go with 20 lakh package, I will help you out with the ITIL as well. It's a operation related process thing. I will give that course to you free of cost. You don't have to worry. Okay. In that ITIL, you will understand the ITIL things because you will be a higher than operations people. Okay. You will understand the operation. I will teach the DevOps activity and you can become a DevOps engineer easily with completely non-technical with a big experience as well. That we will help you. Okay, means a developer, testers, IT operation team who are working to create a software on and their different processes to keep their process into the sync. That's a work of DevOps, which we are going to teach to you. Okay, make sense? Yes or no? And I have one more question. One more question with you guys. There is a developer who is writing the code, who is creating a build. When they are giving the code to the operations team and when it's deployed into the operation team, it's got breaked. Okay, let's assume developer has write the code is completely good, there is no problem into the code, but the code when the operation people has deployed into the environment, it has been breaked. Then who is the responsible person to fix this issue? Can you guys give me the answer? DevOps. Why DevOps, Golu? Or why DevOps, Kamlesh?
See, if there is no issue with the code, then there might be some error or something that might be caught, right? So to resolve that, then it has to go to ops team, or if it's going to be dev, then it has to go to the dev team.
See, why I will tell you, I will defend at this point. If the code has been handed over all good into the code, the development people will not come. They will say that, sir, over the weekend we can't work, and code is all good. You have to take care of your infra properly, and you have to do the deployment properly. Then it will be get deployed because it has been, the code has been verified, build has been verified by the QA team. So there is no issue into the. So developer will not come. They will say that we will not come. The reason is we have our own responsibility on writing the code, so we can't come into the operations. Is that agree? So developer will not come for sure. Yes. Only operation have to handle this part. If operations people don't have the knowledge of coding, they have to struggle a lot. And that was happening in the previous or in the traditional approach. That's why people are fighting with each other and teams are not learning. Okay, teams are only fighting or walls of confusions are happening. That's why the DevOps team came into every team. Whatever the developer is writing the code, we will containerize everything with the help of Docker, and then we will deploy it. It will work for sure. There is no problem at all. If it's a containerized everything into a proper box has been packed. Let's take an example. If this is a mobile phone, if you're purchasing a mobile phone from any of the vendor, okay, if this vendor, all these parts, they will open the parts and then they will give it to you and tell you to assemble into your house, then it will not work. Agree with my point? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right, means giving a build is a open part, right? If everything has been packed into a container and everything is up and running like this, okay, he can show this is working for me. You can take this into your environment. It will work into your environment as well, right? So this is called container. We will create a container for all the code and it will work into any of the environment. That's the beauty of Docker. Agree? And that has to be done with the help of DevOps tool, with the automation. So if the code is working into the another environment also, they will not fight with each other. That's the work of DevOps engineer. Process will be fast. Things are happening into the automation way, and things are happening faster. Things are in the automation way. Developer will innovate the new things. Operation people will innovate the new things, and they will learn the new things, but DevOps will do the deployment and all the activities. Is that okay? Yes, no.
Okay. So you are mentioning that DevOps will come into the picture when there is an issue. So what DevOps will be exactly doing here?
Okay, Suresh, see, DevOps will not come into the picture. He will make the process properly, so things will happen automatically with the help of tool. The issue will never come into the picture because things are already tested into the dev environment only. Okay. Someone is asking build or deploy to prod by the DevOps team. It is yes by the DevOps team with the help of tool, not manual things. Okay, you mean say packing of the code, binary, library, and everything has to be packed into a box that is known as container that we have learned into the yesterday's session. Yes, no. Okay, cool. Everyone, others, is that okay? As I told, I will not trust one person. I need yes, no from others people as well. Okay, cool. Yes, I got multiple yes. Cool, good. Okay, this is just an overview for the DevOps. Okay, what exactly the DevOps? DevOps is a solution for the development and operation related issues and problem. With the help of solution, with the help of tool, we are going to perform that activities. Okay, DevOps will help the multiple teams into the communication, collaboration, and integration. That is a DevOps work. Okay, DevOps aim is to shorten the software development life cycle. Earlier, if it's taking a long time, the cycle has to be short with the quality and continuously. That's the work of DevOps engineer. DevOps is a streamlined solution for all the development as well as IT operation activities with the help of tool in an automated way, in a faster way. That's the work of DevOps engineer, and I'm going to teach you all these things to make a DevOps engineer to you. Cool? Yes, no?
Yes, Vikas.
Cool. Okay, chalo. This is one part. Now we have to come into the Kubernetes part. We are already a little bit late. Okay, let's come into the Kubernetes. Where is that? Guys, do you want to know how many openings will be available for DevOps into the market? Can you guess it? Okay, someone is telling he want to know. Okay, chalo. Let's go into the Naukri. Okay, don't trust me. Go to the Naukri.com. Okay, go to the Naukri.com. This is the website Naukri.com. I'm just searching DevOps engineers. Okay, or AWS engineer. There are around 40,000 openings are there. And how many we need? How many jobs we need? There are 40,000 openings are there. How many we need? Kamlesh, you need only one. One, so you will get a single package. If you want to make it double, then triple, then you have to make a counter offer, right? Guys, give me the answer. How many jobs we need? Or how many offers we need?
Person one, little dog.
One or two, right? If you will get one or two, at least we will make a good counter offer, right? Yes, there are 40,000 opening are there from the 2 to 4 years, 2 to 7 years, 6, 8, 10, 2 to 7 years. Every year experienced persons are coming here. Okay. And 40,000 openings are very big number, guys. Okay. And the good people are less. Okay. Knowledgeable people are less. If you will go for the interview, you will able to crack it because you know the things in a better way with practicals. Okay. So no need to worry. If you will learn the things, you will able to make the good package, good job. That's why I have a confidence on my student that if they will learn it, they will able to make now. Cool. Let's come to the Kubernetes part. Okay. Anyone here who already know little bit about the Kubernetes?
Because so are you going to cover any topics related to the code coverage and artifact management?
Yeah. Yes. If you will,
part?
yes, you have to see my syllabus. Yes, we are covering that also.
Because I went through the syllabus, but I couldn't find
what exactly explicitly you are looking. Artifacts you are looking.
Artifact management. So basically, like a Azure artifact management.
See, Aditya, I don't want to go to any other cloud, okay? Because it will make a full kachra, right? I don't want to go to Azure. No, never. Okay.
Even there should be a service provided by AWS, right? So
yes, in the
kind
AWS
of artifact
also,
management.
see, that is also there. AWS DevOps. I will take care. You don't have to worry. Okay. It's
Nexus or something like that. That's why I'm
Nexus
asking.
also I'm going to teach. Okay. If required,
Okay.
I will take as an extra topic. I will teach the Nexus.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So coming to the code coverage, it will be like some Sonar Cube, right?
See, SonarQube is a security part. Okay. It's not used by the top DevOps tool. Okay. It's not coming into the top DevOps tool category. It's a security category. Correct. And I'm not covering it.
Is it something like code coverage, right?
It's a code coverage. I agree. It's a code. What we can say, we are teaching the code management, not the code security. Okay. SonarQube, with the help of SonarQube, whatever the developers are writing the code, we will check the vulnerability with the help of SonarQube into the code. Agree?
Yeah.
It's a security tool. It's not a pure DevOps tool. Okay. And this is not in our course. Aditya, may I know your experience? How you are? What you are?
Actually, I'm a DevOps engineer with 3 years of experience.
Okay, you know all these things?
I can say pretty much sure about all the topics, but not in depth. That's why.
See, in the depth, then you have to understand this topic in depth first. You are already a DevOps engineer. That's why you know about the Sonar. Okay.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's, see, if I will teach that to everyone, it's not useful for everyone. Okay. It may be useful for you, but it's not useful for everyone. And this is the general thing because I want to make everyone as a DevOps engineer first.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Guys, anyone here who know little bit about the Kubernetes, what Kubernetes is? Just a general answer I need.
Basically, Kubernetes is a container orchestration tool where we can manage multiple containers.
Correct. Absolutely agree. Yes, I agree with your point. See, with the help of Docker, we can create a container. Okay. And we are creating a number of containers with the help of Docker. Okay. That we have seen in the yesterday session. We created 4 or 5 different containers. We are running the 4 or 5 different applications with the help of Docker that we have did yesterday. Okay. Now I want to go more deeper into it. Let's take an example for the Netflix number of containers. Okay. If you will see here, 3 millions of containers are there per week into the Netflix application. Okay. Is that possible? 3 millions of container per week can be managed with the help of commands or with the help of any software, with the help of commands. Is that possible?
No, it's not possible at all.
It's not.
I don't think so.
Yes, it's not possible that millions of containers or millions of applications with the help of commands. No, it's not possible. That's why the tool came Kubernetes into the market, who will do this all activities, means management or containers orchestration of the containers with the help of Kubernetes. Okay. And Kubernetes, this tool is available in every cloud. Okay. You can create this Kubernetes or you can install this tool into any of the cloud, or you can take from any of the provider as well, or you can install this Kubernetes software or tool into the multiple VMs as well. Anything is possible. Okay. And they are, you can use this container in AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, anywhere. Okay. So I will not consider this as a platform independent. It can be run anywhere because it's a container. It can be run anywhere. So that I will run this into the Kubernetes environment with the help of let's choose a Google Cloud. Okay. The reason I'm choosing the Google Cloud is because the Kubernetes product has been developed by the Google itself. Okay, I'm showing that things to you guys also. It has been designed by the Google in 2014. Okay, in 2014, the very first release of Kubernetes came into the market. What is Kubernetes? Kubernetes is an open source container orchestration system, or if you're not able to remember the keyword orchestration, container management system. Okay, simple keyword, container management, for automating the computing application deployment, scaling, and management. Means all the activities related to the IT operation can be performed with the help of Kubernetes. This has been designed by the Google. Okay, initially Google has created this software, this tool, and it is right now, it is developed by the CNCF. Guys, any experienced person, give me the answer. What is CNCF? I want to ask the question with Aditya only. Aditya, what is CNCF?
It's already written there, cloud native computation.
What exactly it is?
Foundation.
Yes, I know it's written. What exactly it is?
So it's basically a separate entity from divided, and they do all the research and development on Kubernetes.
No, not only Kubernetes. This is a community which is doing the research on all the open source tool. Okay, it can be anything, and then it is maintaining, or it at this point, CNCF is maintaining the Kubernetes as an open source tool only. Okay, and this Kubernetes software application has been written into the Go language. Okay, and at this point you can say that it's a around 10 years experience person can become into the Kubernetes. If someone is asking 15 years as a Kubernetes experience, practically not possible. Okay, maximum can be 8 to 10 years. Okay, and as I told, this Kubernetes application is provided by multiple cloud. I agree, AWS is providing with the name Amazon EKS. Okay, in AWS cloud it's EKS, Elastic Kubernetes System. Okay, manage Elastic Kubernetes Service, that is known as EKS into the AWS cloud. In Azure also it's AKS, Azure Kubernetes Service in Azure cloud. In Google, that is a GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. Okay, everywhere it's available, everything is same. All the commands related to Kubernetes will be very similar into all the platform, because it is not running any of the same command. It is running the different command. It is a kubectl command. Kubectl means Kubernetes control commands has to be learned to become a Kubernetes engineer. Okay, and that all commands will be same into AWS, Azure, GCP, Alibaba, any of the cloud provider. Okay, so we are going to learn Kubernetes cluster creation in some couple of 2-3 minutes. Okay, so let's don't waste the time on theory at this point. Okay, because I will teach all this theory in my regular classes. Let's come directly to the practical for now. Okay, I'm going into my Google Cloud. Okay, I'm going here. I have created a bookmark for my Google Cloud. Means this is a console.cloud.google.com. I'm going to my Google Cloud console. This is the home page for my Google Cloud. There are 3 dots. I'm opening this 3 dot and I'm going into this place, that is the Kubernetes engine. Okay, and I'm clicking on the cluster, or let me click on the Kubernetes engine. Means I'm at this point. Let it get loaded. Yeah, I'm coming into the Kubernetes page or Kubernetes home page. Why it's not coming? Yeah, it's came. Okay, at this point I'm into the Kubernetes home page of my Google Cloud. What is my requirement? My requirement is to create a cluster. Means I want to create a cluster. Anyone here who can give me the answer? What is cluster?
It consists of containerized applications, whatever we have done for the.
No. What is cluster? I need a very simple answer.
Connecting multiple nodes.
Correct. Connecting multiple virtual machine is known as cluster. So I'm creating a cluster and I will multiple nodes is a simple answer. Okay, multiple nodes means multiple machines. In that machines, Kubernetes application or software is getting installed. That's why I'm telling it's a Kubernetes cluster. I'm clicking on create because my requirement is I want to create a Kubernetes cluster. There are 2 varieties of options are available. One is autopilot, one is standard one. I don't want to learn everything automatic. I want to learn manually. So I will go into this option, standard one. And I'm clicking on the configure. Okay, I'm coming into the configure option. Okay, let me open one more tab here. Okay, because as earlier I told that multiple virtual machines will get created. Okay, guys, where to go for the virtual machine? I have to go to the compute engine and I have to go into the VM instance. Okay, at this point you can see here there is no virtual machine running here. Guys, nothing is running. Agree with my point?
Yes.
Everyone, Lavanya, Kamlesh, Yogi, Shubham, Supriya, can you confirm that anything is running here? Nothing is running, right? Nothing is running. None of the virtual machine is running. And I'm telling Kubernetes is a number of virtual machines has been created with the help of that option. Can you guys help me out with your name so that I will create a cluster of your name? Please unmute and let me know your name, please.
Suresh.
Suresh. I need some more people. I will never trust one person.
Naveen.
Naveen, N-A-V-E-N. I need one more person, please.
Shubham.
Shubham, S-U-B-H-M. Okay, I'm creating a cluster. Suresh, Naveen, Shubham. Okay, the big name. Okay, just so that it will not like that one person name only. Okay, I'm creating a cluster. I'm creating a cluster of this name. And at this point, when I'm talking about the default pool, means I'm creating a 3 nodes. Means 3 virtual machine will get created at the backend automatically. We don't have to do anything. Okay, in this node, I'm taking, this is the configuration, 1 CPU, 4 GB RAM of 100 GB size. 100 GB is very big. I don't want to take it. I will take it 50 GB. Okay, I'm taking one machine of 50 GB, 1 CPU and 4 GB RAM. Is that okay? Let me write it. If you are getting confused, let me write it. Okay, 3 nodes. Okay, 50 GB storage, 1 CPU or 4 GB RAM. Is that okay? Means 3 nodes means 3 machines. MACHINES. 1 machine of this configuration, then 3 machines of this configuration will come to me. Agree? Yes or no?
Yes.
Everyone okay? I'm creating a 3 nodes into the Kubernetes cluster, and I'm choosing a name Suresh, Naveen, Shubham. Okay, this is the name, and this type of cluster will get created for me if I will click on this create button. Click on create. Okay, it will take couple of minutes and my cluster is ready. Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes and you will see the cluster will be ready. Aditya, have you worked on Kubernetes?
Got no hands-on.
Then you can't say yourself as a DevOps engineer. Don't say you are a DevOps engineer then. Okay, you are not a DevOps engineer. Okay, if you will give an interview to me and you are telling 3 years of DevOps engineer, I will say your 3 years are already wasted.
Because how much time it will take to create cluster?
How much time you can give it to me?
In
2
EKS,
minutes.
it take 15 minutes for cluster, and worker nodes is take 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
No man, it will take maximum 3 minutes and everything will be ready.
No, I hands on the Kubernetes in EKS. So
EKS, okay.
with
EKS
command
is
line.
taking, you are telling EKS is taking 10 minutes?
Yes.
Google Cloud is faster than that. It will be ready.
Cloud formation.
Okay. Cloud formation means again you are doing the automation, right? You are paying money to the cloud formation, then you are paying money to the AKS, right?
Yes.
EKS.
By
double money you are
line.
wasting. Means you are wasting double money, right? And another resource means third time also you are wasting because you are learning the commands as well.
Because we want to learn scratch or nodes, no, sir. That's why.
But this is also I created from the scratch only. Without command, without anything. See, I will teach the thing with logically. Okay, you don't have to worry for that. Okay,
that's why I joined you.
Cool, thank you. See, number of nodes, it is telling 3 nodes. At this point, everything is 0, 0. You have to give a time to me. Okay, I'm going to the virtual machine instead. At this point, nothing is showing here. Let me refresh it. I'm refreshing it here. You will see some magic. The magic is not happening. Give a time to me. Okay, you have to give a little bit more time to me. Okay, at this point, what is the time happening? The time is 12:22. Just give 2-3 minutes more. Okay, so that we can see the machines are getting ready at the back. Okay. Yeah, at this point, 3 machines are getting ready. You can see here, right? GKE, Suresh, Naveen, Shubham, Suresh, Naveen, Shubham. This is the single name, and 3 machines are getting ready in some couple of minutes. This 3 machine, what exactly this Kubernetes cluster configuration is doing? It's creating a 3 machine because I have requested for 3 machine. Okay, all the Kubernetes related components are getting installed in this machine, and then it will create a Kubernetes cluster and it will give it to me and it will be visible into this place. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay. Means 3 nodes are getting created. You must have to give at least 2-3 minutes time to me. Okay, so that everything will be ready. Can we take a 2-3 minutes break here so that it will be ready in between and we will go inside the cluster and we will do some practicals inside it?
So just one question here, like why it's taking this much of time? Just it's a container, right? So it
no,
will take.
Suresh, it's not a container. It's a container management system is getting created.
Container management system. Sorry.
Okay, it's an infra. And Suresh, I can give a challenge. Nothing is faster than this thing. Okay, nothing is faster than this thing. If you will create a manual Kubernetes, anyone here who created the manual Kubernetes cluster in this group, 30 people. Aditya, at least you can defend me. Little bit, you are a DevOps engineer, right?
Yeah, I created it in my own lab. It takes around at least 1 hour to create manually.
See, and the commands are already ready-made. You pasted the command, that it took 1 hour, right?
Yeah, true.
Right, you are not writing the commands. Commands are ready-made available. You are pasting all the commands, and it took 1 hour, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, others also, please defense with me. I am ready to take your questions also.
Because I have one doubt.
Yeah, but go ahead.
In real time, which is the best option, by using command line or by using GUI?
Anything is fine, man. At the end, you want to learn the Kubernetes, right?
Yes.
Right. So if you will be into the command line only, you will struggle with the command only, and after 1 month of learning, you will able to create only cluster. Then what you will learn inside the Kubernetes? Right? Your full energy is already wasted in creating the cluster only. Right.
But end of the day, this will be handled by
let assume you want to drive a car. Agree? So you will purchase a car, or you will create a car with one articles like that. I will purchase a tire, I will purchase steering, I will connect everything, and 1 year I will take a car setup, and then I will start learning this. Purchase a car, take a car, and start learning now. Then you will be expert into the driving also, and driving skills pay money. Yes or no?
Right.
So why to waste your full time into creating or assembling the things?
Because we want to learn scratch and what, so
that's okay. I will give all these things. I will give from the scratch. That's not a big deal. But that will not give a money to you. Driving skills will pay a salary, right?
Yeah.
No one will ask you, because it's a set of 10 commands. If you will run that 10 commands, it will get created. And if I will give that 10 command, you will copy paste, or if I will give it to you, you will not able to remember it. After 1 year also, you will say that I'm copy pasting that command only. Then what is the use of that learning of that copy paste command? Yes or no?
Yeah, true.
Right? Because see, who will pay the money? You will say, sir, I know how to create a Kubernetes cluster. He will ask a question that, you know what is the feature of the Kubernetes? Then you will say no. Learn the things are the features, because it's a container management tool, not an infra creation tool. Okay. Most of the people will get a struggle into this only, that I know the Kubernetes cluster creation. After that, what you know? Do you know the features? You know what Kubernetes can do it? No, sir, that I don't. Then you have wasted your time into the cluster creation. Means you are still a mechanic, not a driver. Agree?
So because this can be handled by
DevOps engineer. This is the DevOps.
No, I'm saying the automation can be handled by Ansible and Terraforms, right?
Yes, correct, yes.
So for the deployment and everything, we can use the Terraforms, and for the configuration and everything, we can use the Ansible.
Correct. Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And guys, see, the cluster is already ready. We defense for 1 or 2 minutes. You can see our backend. I'm just refreshing it. 3 machines are already still, just let me give a time to refresh this. 3 machines are already running with this IP addresses, this all configuration, and at the top I have a cluster of 3 nodes, 6 CPU and 12 GB RAM. Whatever we have written it here, it's become multiplied, and I get a 3 node machine or 3 node cluster with the name Suresh, Naveen and Shubham. Okay, my cluster is created. My infra is ready. Okay, my infra is completely ready. If you want to see the command, I don't have any worry. Okay, the Google Cloud is very good into that. Go into this place again. I'm creating it again with the help of command. Okay, no worries. I'm coming into the down. Earlier I created with the help of UI. Google Cloud is very good. He is giving the command also. This is the command. Take this command, run this command. The cluster is ready.
Okay. It looks like UI is better than command.
Yes. Okay. If you will struggle in this command, any small mistake is into the command, typing or whatever it is, it's a waste for you. Okay, so whoever want to learn with the help of command, the command is already ready. Remember this command, type it and create it. We will meet after 1 year. When we will be good into the driving, you will be still into the creation of Kubernetes cluster. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right. So better if some things are ready-made available, use it. Okay. I also did the same thing. I will teach from the scratch. No worries. Okay. I'm here. We have created already a cluster. I'm going back. Okay, how to connect to this cluster? Okay, I'm clicking on this place. There is the option connect. Okay, as soon as you will click on the connect, the big command will get generated. The command says you are connecting on a Google Cloud containers cluster. Okay, get the credential, get the password for Suresh Naveen Shubham cluster, which is available into the US zone, which is available into the project March. March is my project name. March 22 paid is my project name. This is the command has been created. I'm copying that command, or I will click onto this place, run in a Cloud Shell. It will take some couple of seconds. The command line interface is getting ready for me. Okay, command line interface is ready for me. I have to run the commands into this place to play into the Kubernetes environment. The command I have pasted here, I'm just pressing enter. It is asking me, do you want to authorize? It will take the password from my this account and it will authorize me. It is authorizing it, it's verifying it, and it will take some couple of seconds, cluster endpoint, everything, and I have connected to the Suresh Naveen cluster. Means at this point, I have created the cluster, I have connected to the cluster. My Kubernetes is ready to deploy the application as well. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. So let's see some little bit theory also. Okay, then we will go more deeper into it. Okay. Actually, there is a lot of theory which I have missed everything. Okay. See, the theory is what exactly the container is, what exactly the cluster, Minikube, Docker, kubectl, kubelet, and some more articles related to the Kubernetes definition, control plane, KPI, pod, replica. This all theory you have to be aware, because these all questions are the base to work into the Kubernetes. Okay, if you will aware about this all things, you are good. You are already a Kubernetes administrator. Okay, if you are not, we have to learn it. We have to spend some more time into the Kubernetes as well. Okay, let's come. I have directly come into the Kubernetes. I am directly coming into the architecture. Okay, what I did, what I have developed at this point, I have developed the Kubernetes architecture with 3 different nodes, 1, 2, 3, with the Kubernetes master, means with the help of GKE cluster, with the help of UI, with the help of CLI. If you will see my screen, with the help of UI, this is the UI console, this is the CLI. I have connected to my cluster with the help of API configuration. Means with whatever I want to run with the help of you from the UI, I will run the API command. It will go into the Kubernetes master and it will perform the activity. If I will run the command from the CLI, it will go with the help of API into the Kubernetes cluster and it will perform the activity. Means whatever the architecture I'm showing here, it is showing, it has been created, it is visible into this place. 3 nodes, 1, 2, 3 nodes are already available. I choose 3 explicitly. Can you guys give me the answer why 3 nodes are required minimum to create a cluster? Why? Very basic interview question.
We can create 1 or 2 also we can create.
Bharat, if you are creating 1, it's a wrong. Then it's not a cluster, it's only a node.
1 master remaining is
correct. 1 master is required, multiple nodes are required. Why 3? 3 is the minimum number required. The reason is, if let assume by any reason 1 node goes down, the requirement has to be handled by 2 different nodes. By any reason, if another is also going down, Kubernetes will make the another one, first one, bring it up. That's why 3 minimum required. Okay, in the real time, in your production environment, wait, Momo. In your real time, in your production environment, minimum 5 or minimum 7 nodes are required to run the Kubernetes cluster. And if you will say my Kubernetes cluster is running on 1 node, they will reject you and they will say that you are a fake experience, you are not working into the Kubernetes. At least say 3, 5 nodes. Okay, the real answer is 5 nodes has to be available into the production environment. Is that okay? Yeah, Bhumu, go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I heard that there are minimum 2 master nodes are required. Suppose if one master node goes down, other will work.
No,
right?
master will never go down, man. Master will
Okay.
never go down. Okay. If you show me that, I'm ready to listen that also. Where the 2 master they are writing it, I will defense with that person also who is writing that article.
Okay, I heard that in YouTube.
No.
Something here. Yeah, that's
Show
why
me
I
that
thought.
video. Show me that video. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I will talk with that person also. Okay.
Okay, definitely.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. And when we are talking about this architecture on a very high level, okay, I want to go more deeper. We will talk more about the Kubernetes nodes. Okay. Nodes, control plane, Kubernetes, multiple components. We have to learn it. Okay. And then this type of architecture will be available for the Kubernetes. And the question from the interview or your concept, all the answer, if you know all these things, you will able to give all the answers. Okay. And this is the most architecture you have to understand to say you are a Kubernetes engineer. I will teach that. As I haven't covered the theory part, I can't explain you directly this. So I'm making it in a simple format. Okay. Same architecture into a little bit simple way. Okay. I have divided this big architecture into a 2 part. One part is a master part. Another part is a node. One is a master node. Another is a worker node. I have divided this Kubernetes into a 2 part, master and worker. Okay. When I'm talking about the master, master is known as control plane. When I'm talking about the worker, where components are available. Okay. When I'm talking about the master, all the operation, Kubernetes related softwares, applications, management related things will be available into the Kubernetes master. What all things? One is a etcd. Anyone here who knows about etcd?
All the worker nodes and pods data will be there.
Correct. It's a database. All the data will be available into this etcd of the complete Kubernetes. Okay. In the simple diagram, I can say that save the state. Whatever is the state of the application, it will get saved into the etcd part. Agree. Very good answer. Can anyone give me the control manager? There is a control manager part is also there. Here is showing as control manager. What is the control manager?
It will managing all in the background, which code will be set.
It will manage all the resource
All
because
the
let assume you are putting thousands container into this node. How the 1,000 containers will get CPU, memory, utilization, disk space, everything has to be managed by this controller. That is a Kubernetes controller will manage namespace, pod, service, replica set, and everything will be managed with the help of this controller. Okay, Bharat, is that okay?
Yes, yes.
Others, okay, able to understand?
Yes, understand.
Cool. Okay. There is another component available, that is a scheduler. Again, yes. Anyone?
Scheduler
Apart from you, anyone else who tried to learn Kubernetes from the couple of years? Because sometime I will get a student, sir, I'm trying to learn from the couple of years, but still I haven't reached into this place. Yeah, Mustaq, go ahead.
Yes, sir. It will be doing the scheduling, sir. For scheduling purpose, we are using this one.
Okay, correct. Means if anything new components, anything new container, anything new things is getting developed or creation into the worker node, that has to be decided with the help of schedule. Let's assume you decided that my application from 1 container to become 10 container on the big billion day. Okay, that type of configuration you can save into this scheduler with the help of API request. All the requests means all the component talk with each other with the help of API server. On the particular time, it will say that yes, you have to perform this activity, has to be decided by the scheduler. Is that okay? Have you understood this 4 component of Kubernetes? Yes, no?
Yes, yes.
I need some more yes. Yogi, yes. Shubham, Shiva, Sai, Raju. Okay, cool. These are the components in a master, in a control panel. Okay, Some more components are available into the worker. Kubelet. Anyone heard about this keyword kubelet?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. What is kubelet?
It will inform to the control manager for the pod is not running. It is
Correct.
unhealthy.
This component is available in every node. Okay, kubelet can be multiple. It will be available into every node. If it's a 3 node, in the 3 node, 3 kubelets will be available. It will pass all the information that this is running, this is not running into my worker node. That information will be passed with the help of API to the master node. Okay, that if anything is getting failed, that type of information kubelet will pass to the master node with the help of API server. That again, this information will get saved into the etcd. Is that okay? That is a kubelet component. Okay, let us assume the new requirement came, create a one more pod or one more container. Okay, the request came from the user, request came from the command, it will come to the API. From the API, it will go from the master node, it will go to the kubelet and it will create a new component. Means kubelet is a connectivity between worker and master. All the information will be passed with the help of kubelet component. Is that okay now? Yes, no? Communicator, agent, in simple I can say.
Yes, Rick.
Cool. Another is our favorite thing, Docker, which is a very small part into the Kubernetes because it's a container runtime, or container has to be get created with the help of Docker. If, as I missed in the starting, if you will see my very first diagram, this is Kubernetes. What is Kubernetes? Multiple Docker runtimes are available, has to be managed with the help of Kubernetes. What is this diagram? What is this logo? What is this logo?
It's a steer wheel to
It's a
steer.
steer wheel. It's a wheel for the ship. What is ship? These all are the different ship. Docker is a ship and it has to be managed with the help of Kubernetes. That's why Kubernetes is a Docker management container orchestration tool. Guys, I will teach all the basics. Okay, your roots or your fundamentals will be very strong. Trust me. Okay, because if you will not understand the logic, it's a very difficult for you to go into the advanced level. Okay, I will teach from all the basics, all the definitions, and you will be very strong in this. Okay, we just come directly to the architecture. Okay, that's really not a good approach, but yeah, I have to do it. Okay, because I have to cover up the things into the next one hour or 2 hours only, right? And with the help of Docker, yes, obviously all the containers are getting created. Can anyone give me this answer? What is image store or image repository?
In
No, Bharat, no. Anyone else, not from you. I will take your introduction, Bharat, no worries, but anyone else. I want to give you opportunity to others also. What is this image store registry, which we have talked yesterday also?
So in Docker,
Docker
whatever
Hub.
things is there, it will take one snapshot of it and it will save.
Docker Hub is the correct answer. Okay, means all the images are pulled from the Docker Hub, and the Docker will run that, and it will become a container, and it will become a pod, and then it has performed the activity over the internet. Okay, how this container will connect with the internet? If anyone give, Bharat, you will give that answer, I will be impressed with you that you know the architecture of the Kubernetes.
by using kubeproxy.
Kubeproxy, correct. Yes. Okay. There is another component, kubeproxy. This Docker is getting connected. Docker pods are getting connected with the kubeproxy, and kubeproxy will bring that component to the internet. What is the approach? What is the keyword? I need one keyword so that this container can reach out to the internet. What is that keyword?
IP address, sir.
No. IP address is obvious, but what is the name? What is the approach? How to do that?
Using domain name.
No, wrong answer, Bharat.
By
There is
accessing.
okay, give me the command. Give me the command. How this pod can reach to the internet? Give me the command. You want to learn the things with the command? Yes, give me the command. Or one keyword from the command is also, I'm okay. One keyword from the command I need. Yes, everyone, try it.
Can you repeat once again?
Okay, guys, listen. Everyone, listen the question. You can take the help from the internet also. It's open. Okay. You have a pod, you have a container. You can say the pod is a Nginx. Nginx pod is running into this Kubernetes environment. And this Nginx want to go to the internet. It will go with the help of kubeproxy, but we have to do one configuration. Then only it will go to the internet. What is that configuration? It can be one keyword answer. Or there are two answers can be, I will accept two answers. Go ahead.
Ingress.
Ingress is okay. Chalo, load balancer. One part is correct. Okay. But
Kubelet, sir. Kubelet.
Kubelet, no kubelet. Ingress is one part okay, but still the actual answer is pending.
It's node IP and node.
No, that all things will come into the ingress already. That all things will already come into the ingress.
HTTP.
No, absolutely wrong answer. Anyone heard about the keyword expose? EXP.
Yes, expose.
This is the correct answer. Bharat, if you will give that answer, you will be selected into the interview.
So expose means if we go the HTTP or index, that is
correct. But the keyword is expose, right?
Expose.
HTTP is a very end answer. In the Kubernetes term, the answer is expose.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Cool, thank you. And that if you will expose it, it will become the application. It will go into the internet. Chalo, cool. Guys, all these definitions, whatever we are discussing it in a very proper, crisp way, I have providing into my PPTs. Okay. Means not only the architecture, everything related to Kubernetes is available in my PPTs. Okay. Controller, Kube API, scheduler, Kube control manager, etcd, all the things. Okay, cool. Now, this I have talked about the architecture. Okay, means guys, whoever is planning to create a Kubernetes cluster manually, you have to create all these things with the help of command, with the help of softwares. Then only this infra will be ready. Bharat, Aditya, Suresh, are you agree that this is just we created the infra, means we created a vehicle, car.
Yes, yes.
Now the driving is still pending, man. Right? This is just an infra.
Yes,
and
yes.
if you will say that I know only infra, then you are not a Kubernetes engineer still. Okay?
The lot of is there for to expose.
Lot of things are still pending.
Yes.
It's just we are saying that we know the model of the car. That's it.
Correct. You know you are still a mechanic. Okay. Chalo, let's come into the things. Okay. One part means still our car is ready or our cluster is ready with the components. Now let's deploy the things. Okay, means Kubernetes, we have to deploy the pod, service, volume, namespace, and lot of things we have to deploy into this. If you will see this kubelet, okay, this kubelet or Docker runtime, okay, or just see the worker node. Okay, and now I will not talk about the infra, okay, because we want to go inside the application. Okay, infra is okay. Application wise, we are coming. Then we have to talk about the pod, service, volume, namespace, and lot of things. Means we have to understand about the pod, volumes, container, node process, node, all these things we have to learn. We are going to learn one by one. No need to worry. Okay, this is the big diagram. Inside a node, inside a virtual machine, what all things will be there? Okay, that all components we have discussed that will be there. But when we'll put an application. When we'll put an application inside this one virtual machine, this all things will go inside it. Okay, how to create this? This has to be created by the DevOps or a developers. Okay, one is pod, okay, which is a single instance of running into the cluster as a container. Okay, means a pod can be of multiple varieties. Single container can be a pod, single container, single volume can also be a pod. Multiple containers, single volume can also be a pod, but in the real time, single volume and single container variety of pod 2 is very common. We are using it. This can be used in exceptional case. In your company, there may be chances they may use, but 90% or 80% cases, you will see the pod 2 variety. Okay, so let's go more inside it. How to create a pod? This is the code. No need to worry. I will teach it very simple. Okay. I will not teach you to always write a code. Otherwise, you will struggle into the code. I will teach you with a very simple approach. Okay. So that you will be a driver or you will be expert into the driving. Okay. Another part, service. Yes, as someone is telling that We have to expose it, we have to create a load balancer, ingress, whatever the answer you are giving, that can be achieved with the help of service. Means we have to create a service of the Kubernetes, then we can achieve that part. Means let us assume you are running an Nginx application, you want to reach on particular DNS, that test.1 or abc.com, then you have to take the help from the Kubernetes with the help of service, and you have to achieve. Okay, so let's do the practical so that you will understand the thing easily. Okay, as I told, I will teach the thing very simple. Okay, no need to worry, but I will teach on a very high level. Okay, I'm taking this command. Guys, can anyone tell me the command related to the Docker to create a NGNS container? I need a command, Docker command to create a container. Can anyone give me that answer to run a NGNS container?
Docker run.
Docker run.
Hyphen name.
Docker run Nginx is enough. DOCKERRUN Okay. Docker run Nginx. If I will run this command, Nginx container will download from the Docker hub and it will run into the Docker. Is that okay?
We have to expose the port.
Container name.
Expose is the second part, but my Nginx will be ready, right?
Yes.
Okay, chalo. This is one part. With the help of this, container will get created, right? And if you want to expose it, you have to use the same command. You have to use something, Docker run -p on 80 double column 80. Okay, then Nginx will run on the port 80. This is known as expose. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, this is my Docker concept. This is my Docker concept, which we are aware. Okay, I will teach everything, no worries. Okay, in my actual classes, we will learn first Docker, then we will go into the Kubernetes. Okay, this is the Docker concept, which we are already aware. Now, in place of Docker keyword in Kubernetes, the concept has been changed to the command kubectl. Kube means Kubernetes, CTL is control. Kubernetes control is a keyword which has been changed to the Docker, and same thing, run Nginx. Run Nginx, it's very same. If you understood the Docker, you can play with the Docker Kubernetes as well. I'm using this. Okay, I'm using this command, and explicitly I'm telling take the Nginx version 1.16 into the Kubernetes. Chalo, let me take this, and if I will run this command here, I'm going into my Kubernetes cluster. Okay, let me open some more tabs also. Okay, so that I can show some more things to you as well in one place. When I'm talking about, at this point, this is the infra. When I'm talking about the workload, means I'm talking about the services. Okay, I'm choosing my cluster, Suresh Shubham. Okay, why I'm taking with the help of UI, so that you will understand the things. If I will teach everything will command now, you will not able to understand very easily. Okay, I want you to understand the things. So I'm showing the things from the UI. At this point, you can see nothing is available. Agree? Nothing is available. No pod, no container, nothing is available. Only infra is there.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's create a very first pod. Okay. With the help of this command. I'm taking this command, kubectl run nginx. It's very similar to the Docker command. I'm running it. I'm pressing enter. Okay. As soon as I press enter, within a 20-second, pod nginx has been created. If you will come here, I will have to refresh it. Okay. I refreshed it. Nginx pod is created and running. Container or pod has been created. Nginx. Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is pod. This is pod. It has to go to the internet. Means I have to run this command also. Right? How to run this command with the Kubernetes? Bharat, give me the answer. Or kubectl. Yes, go ahead.
kubectl get pods perceiving the what the pod is running.
Man, this I have already shown it. Give me the answer to create a service or to create a pod. This thing I want to add. I need into the Kubernetes. Or anyone, Kubernetes experienced person, give me the answer. It's your interview.
And IP address and expose.
From where the IP address will come? Don't try to fool me. Okay, if you don't know, don't try to fool me. Leave it. Anyone else who know the exact answer, give it to me, please. Anyone here who know the answer? Bharat, okay, tell me your command. I will run in front of everyone. And you are giving the wrong answer. Okay, chalo, leave it. Let's do. Guys, you understood the question? Can anyone repeat the question? What is my question?
We need to expose the Nginx ports.
Correct. At this point, Nginx container or pod has been created, but I was not able to see over the internet. I want to see over the internet. How can I see it if I have to expose it? Let's go to here. Let's click on this. Okay, I'm going with the help of UI. Okay, I will teach the command, but I'm going with the help of UI. There is an expose option already here. Click on the expose. Which port you want to run? You want to run on port 80, or if you want to choose any port, you can choose it. I'm choosing the port 80 and I'm clicking on the expose. As soon as I click on the expose, one more service has been created. Okay, Nginx, it is creating and it will get some IP address. Okay, I'm going into the service. In some couple of seconds, I will get an IP address. It's not yet ready. It will take some seconds, 30 seconds, and IP will be available here so that I can use my Nginx into the internet. That is known as service into the Kubernetes. Okay. It will take some couple of seconds, means 30 seconds, not much. Okay. And my Nginx will be up and running into the Kubernetes with the help of expose or with the help of service or ingress option. Okay, this is nothing but ingress. Whoever is giving the answer ingress, yes, that is correct. I got the IP address. I'm copying this IP. Let me run it and I will give the IP also to you guys. Okay. Control C, double column, 80. Why it's not running? Let me go to the incognito mode. I'm pressing enter. Yes, now my Nginx is running on the Kubernetes. Are you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this tough? Is this tough or not tough? Is okay, manageable.
Which service you use to expose or
Load balancer. I choose the load balancer.
Load balancer. Okay.
Yes. Mustaq, Kamlesh, Hari, Suresh. Guys, you are not watching a YouTube video. You are live. Okay, ask the questions, please. Because I want you to understand the things. Guys, I need 5-6 confirmation that all okay.
I have one doubt. Okay.
Yeah, I will take your question, but yeah, okay, chalo. Let's ask your question, Bharat.
What is the difference between load balancer and ingress?
I will take it. It's advanced. It's a little bit advanced level, not now, because some students don't know what is load balancer yet. Right? So I don't want to take it.
I really forgot this service, so that's why I didn't answer.
Okay, leave it. Anyone is not understanding what I'm doing it, or whatever I'm doing it, all okay? I need an answer. 5 answers. Yes, please.
Yes. Oh, I understand.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Some more yes, no?
Yes, Vikas.
Okay, cool. My Nginx is up and running here. Now, why should we learn only Nginx? Let's deploy something here. Okay, because infra is ready. Let's delete the Nginx again. I don't want to keep it. How to delete it? Just click on delete. You have the IP. Guys, you can check it. Is this working? Let me know if it's working. Guys,
It's still working now.
Still working, because
No.
that's a beauty of Kubernetes. If anything got deleted from the service level, Kubernetes will create it again. It's an automatic management kind of thing. Now I deleted the pod. Now it will not work. Okay. Now it's down. Okay. I have an infra ready. Let's deploy the big application. Okay. I'm going to deploy my project into this place. Okay, and we will understand all these things: pod, service, replica set, how to write a code, how to write the command, cluster IP, load balancer, the what you can say, Bharat question, I will take into this place, replica set, how the infra will look like, how the deployment will look like, stateful set, jobs, secrets, volumes, Kubernetes into the local environment, Kubernetes installation with the help of local infra creation. I will teach all these things in my real classes. Kubernetes engine. This is the command which I was telling it, and I created with the help of UI. Okay, I have connected it, namespace, deploying nginx, Apache, Jenkins, and lots of cluster related commands. Skipping at this point, and I'm jumping into the project now. Okay, I'm going into the project. Okay. This is my project. Can anyone give me the answer? What is my project? What I was trying to demonstrate? What is the project?
Deploying e-commerce microservices.
E-commerce.
Okay, deploy e-commerce microservice-based application into the Kubernetes cluster. That is my agenda. Now I will break this into the multiple part. Can you give me the answer? What is e-commerce? Not from Bharat, not from this answer which I'm getting. I need answer from new person because this is a very simple question. What is e-commerce? Someone new.
Amazon is
No,
the best.
Aditya, no, Aditya, no. I need answer from someone else.
It's an online source where we can purchase or do other kind of stuff.
Correct. Okay, e-commerce means online website like Amazon or Flipkart, like that, any of the e-commerce website. Okay, cool. I will explain it. Okay, I'm closing all the steps. Not required. Okay. Means we are going to create an e-commerce website. Okay, what is microservice?
Large application to small executable.
Large application to small.
Small executable applications like billing.
Okay. Correct. Absolutely. Yes. Bharat, you are giving the good answer. Correct answer. Can you complete your point?
The large application to small executable application with small application. Why microservice means we change in the real time also with some after 1 year also it will take too easy to change the.
Okay, correct. Okay, cool. See what Bharat wanted to say. There is a website like Flipkart, Amazon. Okay, these are the e-commerce website and distributed that application into the multiple parts. Okay, can anyone here help me out how to place an order into the Flipkart? Okay, I'm opening the flipkart.com. Can anyone help me out how to make an order on flipkart.com? No, Suresh, no, I need a new person. This is not a tough question. This is not a technical question. Non-technical question. Guys, give me the answer. How to place an order on the flipkart.com. Ajay, you want to try? Hari, Jay, Mustaq, Kamlesh. Guys, it's not a tough question. You have to talk with me. Go ahead. Rajesh, Raju. Guys, I'm audible, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, chalo, yeah, go ahead. Anyone, please. How to place an order in flipkart.com? Give me the answer.
First, we need to choose the category we have to buy.
Okay. I have to go into the flipkart.com DNS. From the DNS IP and the front end will be loaded for me. Web server will be loaded for me, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
From the internet, I reach to the front end with the help of HTTP request, and I have led it into the home page. That is a front end. Cool. Okay. Yeah. After that, what will be a second?
We have to choose the category
of
the product we want to buy.
Let assume I want to buy a TV. So I will click on the product option, right? Product catalog will come in front of me and I will click on that, right?
Yeah.
Right. From the product catalog, what will be the next step?
We have to choose the product.
I can choose the product. Okay. And then I can click on the buy or I can click on the add to cart. And if I will click on the buy, the payment option will come and it can be delivered to my home. Payment services, billing services, transportation services will come into the picture and it will deliver to my home. Right?
Yes.
Same components are here from the internet. all the requests will come to the with the help of HTTP to the front end. From the front end, it will go to the product catalog. From the product catalog, checkout. From the checkout, currency, shipping, payment, and email service, and it will deliver the product to your house. Is that okay? This is the high level overview for the e-commerce website. This is how the e-commerce website will be available.
Yes.
Everyone okay? Guys, I need yes at least. Everyone.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So these all services are written in different languages for us. Let assume frontend has been written into the Go language, card service has been written in C#, Go, Node.js, different languages. That's the truth. These all services has been written into the different languages. Okay, yes. And what is the prerequisite? How I can deploy this all application or this all services into my Kubernetes environment? Very simple. I will teach into the step by step. Create a cluster and connect it. I have created the cluster and I have connected to it. Yes or no? Agree? Step 1 is already completed.
Yes.
Step 2 is download the code. Okay, chalo. Code is written. Code has been written by the developers. I don't have to worry for any code. Okay, I am going to my cluster. Okay, this is my cluster. I am going here. I am creating a new folder here. How to create a folder, guys? What is the command?
So if it is mkdir, if in Linux command we used to
yes, it's a Linux environment. mkdir. I want to name. I want to give a name. I'm giving a your name Suresh. Okay. Today is 8th. I'm creating a folder Suresh 8th. I'm pressing enter. How to go inside this folder?
You can use CD and the folder name.
Correct. I'm giving the CD Suresh and I'm into this folder. Yes, I'm inside the Suresh folder. I'm typing ls and you can see at this point this folder is completely empty. Means nothing is available into this folder. Right? All okay?
Yes.
Now, as I told it, I want to download the code. Where is the code? I'm going to this place. Here is the complete code available into the GitHub. I'm copying this code. Okay. I'm downloading this code with the help of command git clone. Can anyone help me out? What is git clone command? If you know it.
Git clone is entire code will be downloaded from scratch.
With the help of git command, with the help of git clone tool, it will clone, it will copy the complete code and download in my machine. I'm pressing enter. It will take some couple of seconds. My complete code will be available into machine who has been written by the developer. None of my job. Developer has written it with the ls command. You can see here microservice demo means this folder has been downloaded in my machine. Right? You want to see the code? You can see the code that is already available into the internet. Okay. Because don't trust me. Okay. I see from your eyes everything. The code is available into this place. As I told, the code is written, different service is written into the different languages. Guys, can you choose any of the service from here? I will open that service and I will show in which language it has been written.
Payment service.
Which one?
Payment service.
Payment service. Okay, payment service has been written into the Node.js language. Okay, this is what I'm telling. I'm going here into this place. The code is available. Guys, in this folder, which folder the code has to be available? The code has to be available into the src source folder. Okay, I'm going into the source. Which one you told? Payment. Yes, payment folder is available as a microservice. All the services are available into the folder. It is available. I'm going inside it. What I told, Node.js. Yes, it's a Node.js application. JS means it's a Node.js application is available here. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You want to choose any other service? I'm okay to choose. Guys, any other service also? You want to choose? You want to see?
Email.
Email. Where is the email? Email is written into the Python. What is the extension of Python? py. Right. Let's go back here. Let's go to the source folder again. You choose the email. I'm going into the email folder. All py files is that means Python code is available into this folder. Okay. Yes. And if you will open any of the py file, client, email client. Okay, email client. This code is written into the Python language. We are not the Python developer. We don't have to write. We are not a Node.js developer. We don't have to write. We don't have to worry about the code. Okay, we don't have to worry about the code. We are a DevOps engineer.
Yes.
We will play with the code. We will create application with the help of this code. That's our work. Okay. Whatever the language developer is writing, let them write. Okay, because I'm going to teach you how to compile all the languages with the help of in my learning sessions. Okay, so no need to worry. Okay, code has been downloaded. As you can see here, we have downloaded the code already. Code is already into my this folder. Okay, I'm going into my folder cd mic microservice demo, and you can see here all the things: cloud build, contribution. Where is the code folder? Sorry, not here. I'm going to back. Okay, this all files has been downloaded. Okay, code of conduct, contribution, license, code of conduct, code build, contribution, everything has been downloaded in my machine with the help of git clone command. Okay, now what I will do is I will run this code and I will deploy my application. Okay, before that, let me show you something. In workload, anything is there? No, nothing is there, right? Services, anything is there
No.
into the services tab? No,
No.
nothing is available into the services. Anything is available into the application tab? Nothing is available into the application tab, right? Secrets, anything is available into the password? Some passwords are available which are Kubernetes passwords. We don't have to worry. Storage, anything database kind of thing is available? No, nothing is available in my. Agree with my point? Workload, nothing is there. Services, nothing is there. Application, nothing is there. Means it's an empty cluster. Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now let me deploy the application. Let me go to my sheet again because I want to make the things very simple. I'm going into my sheet. Okay. I want to deploy the application with the help of this command. Can anyone explain me this command, please? What is this command?
It will create the services and pods.
Make it simple. Make it simple. I'm running the Kubernetes command, kubectl command. Okay, Kubernetes control command. With the help of apply command, whatever is written into this file will get executed. Agree?
It's just a run command. Yeah.
It's just a run command. Simple. Whatever has been written into this file, it will get executed. Let me execute. Okay. We'll see the whatever has been written into it. I will explain everything. Okay. But I'm executing at this point. I'm going into my cluster. I'm pressing enter. I press enter. Wait time little bit. Okay. Email service has been created. Email service deployed has been happened. All the services are getting created one by one. You can see here. Email service created, email service checkout, recommendation, front end, external payment, or all the services, whatever I'm talking it, or whatever I'm talking into this diagram, all the things has been created. Agree?
Yes, yes. And
right. Let's verify it. I'm going to workload. Let me refresh it again. Yes, some things are created. 2 are still in pending. Some errors are coming. We will check it. No worries. But around 8-10 services has been created. Services. Some services are already created. Very good. Some application. Let's see any application. Any explicit? No. Secrets. Any secret for my application? No. Storage database. Is this application have a storage? No, it's not required. So workload and services has been created in my environment. Agree with my point?
yes.
Yes, yes. It's created.
Now see this diagram again, and can you help me out? Which service I have to see my application over the internet? Which service I have to click to see the things over the internet? As per my knowledge, I have to hit the front-end service, then it will reach to my application. Agree?
Yes.
This is the architecture diagram. Are yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I am reaching to the front end. Okay, I will hit the front end and let's see my application is coming or not. Where is front end? I'm going to this place again. Where is my front end? This is the front end. Some IP address is available. Let me click on this IP address. Is something is running? Yes, man, something is already running. Right? Let me give this URL to you. Okay, you can also check. We have deployed the e-commerce website into the Kubernetes environment. Can you check it? Is this working?
Yeah, it's valid.
Everyone, I will not trust one person. I need some more confirmations.
Yes, working.
Cool. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
it's up.
okay. Leave this name. Doesn't matter. For you, it's a Flipkart. Okay. You want to purchase a watch? Go into this watch. Add to cart. Okay. Click on the payment link. Place order, and the payment is confirmed. This application is working. All the services are up and running here. Means my request from one service to another service is going, and my application is up and running. Agree with my point? Guys, you can also check it.
Yes.
Everything is, all the flows are working.
Yes.
Guys, I need some more confirmation. Everything is working. Can you place some order? Kamlesh, Raju, I need confirmation from you. Vishnu, I need confirmation from you. Surekha. It's working. Okay, chalo. Now, guys, can you help me out? I want to break one service. Which service I have to break? Don't say front end, break front end. If I will break front end, nothing will work. Okay. Tell me any other service to break it. I will delete it in front of you.
Place order. Can you?
Place order. Place order. Product catalog. Where is place order?
Sorry, payment service.
Payment. Okay. Let's break the payment service. Okay. I'm going here. I'm deleting the payment service. Okay. I'm clicking on the delete and I'm deleting the payment service. Okay. I'm explicitly deleting, but let's assume by any reason this service goes down. Okay. By any reason this service goes down and you are an engineer, you don't know at this point. I deleted it. And can you check it now? Is this my application is working or not? Something is breaking. Yes or no? Application has been breaked.
Yes.
But homepage is coming. Okay, homepage is coming. Product catalog is coming. Add to cart is coming. Where is payment option? Placing an order is breaking. Means payment part is only breaking by but my complete application is running. Can you confirm this to me?
Yes, I see the same.
Yes.
Everyone test it, please.
Yes.
This is the beauty of microservice based application. Okay, means by any reason, if any service goes down, only the particular service will get affected, not the complete application. I can prove that in some of the cases you have observed that some payment option is not working in Flipkart Amazon. Sometimes, very rarely. Sometimes some particular bank credit card may not work or something like that, right? Something particular service may get break, but my complete environment will not be down. Yes or no?
Yes, will not disturb other part of application.
Correct, correct. Now let assume as a DevOps engineer, you understood that this service, someone has complained this service is creating a problem. What will be the solution?
Master has to handle the service, right?
Yes, I can automate that also. But
Okay.
at this point,
No,
I
it's
haven't
not
did.
automated. Okay.
Yeah, it's not automated. We can automate that also. So then Kubernetes master will handle that also. He will redeploy that as well.
Okay.
Okay, but let assume at this point it's a manual. You have to do it. How you can do it?
Just logging into the server and checking what services are broken. And
My God, it's a big process, man.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, the traditional procedure, how
Don't go
we
with traditional.
troubleshoot.
Don't go with the traditional. Let's redeploy it. Let's redeploy it. Okay, I will run this command again, or we can create one click button in our somewhere. Okay, if any of the service create problem, just click on this and it will get redeployed. Okay, I click on this. Okay, I click on this. All the services, whatever is available, it's unchanged, 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 unchanged. Nothing happened, nothing happened. But somewhere has to be changed. Where is changed? Unchained, 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 unchained. Yeah, see here, it has been created. Payment we have deleted. Payment has been created. Agree?
Yes.
Guys, everyone agree that payment service has been created. Now, can you test your application again? Sunglasses, add to cart, place order. Yes, now order has been placed. My payment services again working. Yes, no.
Yes.
Okay, this is how
Yeah,
we
now
will
it's
run.
up and
Correct. Yeah. Means I have created the application, I have deployed into the Kubernetes cluster. These all things we will learn in a very deep into our actual classes. Okay. This is just a very high level overview for the Kubernetes or microservice based application. But at this point, I haven't teach what exactly the microservice is. Okay. What exactly the monolithic application is. I will teach what exactly the monolithic application, because I have one project, monolithic project on AWS also, which is my project 1. Okay, that is my project 3. Okay, this is my monolithic project, 40 services on AWS. Okay, I will teach also, means all my projects are interconnected with each other. Okay, monolithic, then microservice based application. We will discuss the theory part also, what microservice is, what microservice monolithic application is. Okay, end-to-end description about it. Okay, how the deployment happens. At this point, I just directly did it, but I haven't explained it, but I will explain to you as well. Okay, this is all services. This all the descriptions all available. Okay, front end, what exactly the front end is, why it has been written into the Go language, why Python is choosing for the email service. We will discuss it. I will discuss the code as well. Okay, like that, pre-request, and then with the 4 small commands, we have deployed the application. It's up and running. We breaked it and we fixed it also. Then I will teach how to write in your resume, how to explain it, so that you can say that. Acha guys, chalo, I will ask one more question. Do you think it's a one-person work? The complete Flipkart is depend on this application. Yes or no? So don't trust only one person is doing all these things. Agree?
Yes.
We did in 5-10 minutes, we did in half an hour, but it has been done from the last 5 years. People have struggled it, created everything, and now it is working, right? It's not a 5-minute, it's not a 1 hour work which I have explained everything to you. Okay, it's a very big teams are there which are working behind it. Means I can say that complete Flipkart is working on that part. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Right? Yes. So we have to spend the time. I will teach everything, what all different folders are there, what all different files are there. I will download the code. I will open the code in my Visual Studio. We will break the code. We will understand something into the code and how to write into your resume. What else as a role, as a DevOps engineer, as a Kubernetes administrator, for which client you can write any client. Okay, you can go if you want to say that you are working for the Australian client. Go to the internet. What is the e-commerce website for Australia? Check the name, write it here, and create in your resume. Okay, roles and responsibility. I will teach everything in my classrooms. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think guys, that's it for today. Nothing else.
I have some notes. Can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. In the real time, why in one part single container will be used?
In the real time, why?
Single container used in single pod.
It's a good practice, we can say. Okay,
Good
because
practice.
yeah, it's a good practice. Okay, you can put multiple containers also. That's not a big deal. Okay, not a problem. But as a good practice, as a follow the standard of Kubernetes, because Kubernetes master has to manage that. If you will put multiples, he will don't know where you put how much, right? So
Yes.
again, extra effort will be required. That's
Yes.
why, as a best practice, one container, one volume has to be put into one pod.
Because unwanted applications will be scale up. So that's
correct. Absolutely agree.
Yeah. What is the difference between replication control and deployment?
Not now. Okay, not now. I don't want to take it now. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Because that's I have to explain the things. Okay. And what is replication factor? What is deployment? Then I can give the difference.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I can't. At this point, I don't. I don't want to at this point. What else? Guys, have you understood this thing? Have you understood this part? Yes or no?
Yes, Vikas.
It is interesting.
Yes, we understood. It's good.
Yes. Do you feel is that more than enough for one project?
Not absolutely, but it's a bare minimum. But yeah.
Right. Yes, it's more than enough for one project. Okay, and I will give you this type of 3 to 3 running big projects plus 20 small projects as well to make a DevOps engineer. It's a big journey.
After completing course, when you explain the real-time scenario,
This
all
is a
this.
real time, man. Bharat, this is a real time only.
This
What
is
real
real
time you
time.
want?
After you're starting a batch from scratch onwards, when
Yeah.
you explain from step by step.
Yes. The next batch I'm starting on 15th of Feb.
Okay. I want only the real-time concept because I know this all the what is the process from scratch onwards.
What real point? Is this not a real time? Is this
It is a
website
real time.
But what
Just
exactly real time you want?
I want Jenkins for CI/CD pipeline. What are the
Yes.
steps
So
you write?
see, yes, I will teach everything step by step into a classroom. Okay. And everything is real time. Okay. I will not talk hypothetical, or I will develop the thing in front of you, means it's a real time. Yes. Agree?
Yes.
Right. Because yesterday also we developed the Jenkins server.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So it's a real time. And see, I can't provide only real time. Okay. I have to provide the theory. I have to provide the practicals. I have to provide everything that is in my batch.
Okay.
If you will say, sir, I want to learn only real time, means what exactly you want to learn, man? Everything is real time, all live project, everything up and running should work into the real infrastructure. Okay. It's not my infrastructure. It's a actual Google Cloud. It's an actual AWS infrastructure, which we are using it. And you will create, I will help you out how to create an account. I will help you out how to use free of cost for the next one year. Everything you will use on the actual cloud free of cost. Yeah. Any other question? And guys, what I can say you, if you want to learn, okay, you want to continue from now, yes, you can continue from the January 11th Jan as a DevOps part. You can learn all the DevOps tools with me in the next 1.5 months, okay, with project, with practical, with interviews as well. Okay. And the next batch we are starting, that will be a completely free of cost. You don't have to worry anything. Okay. That you can repeat it again, means you will get a double referrals, you will get a double contacts into the groups, you will get a double learning. Okay. Double PPTs, double videos, everything will be double for you. Okay. Is that okay? Say yes or no?
Yes, it's finished.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Any question?
So when will the current batch end?
It will be end by 14th of Feb or 15th of Feb only.
Okay.
Yeah. But don't wait for 15th of Feb, okay? Then you are wasting the 20 days time or 1 month time, 1.5 month time, right? Don't. It's a separate part, DevOps part. You can start your journey with the DevOps as well. Okay?
But so prior knowledge would be needed, right?
No need to worry, man. When I will explain it, I will take care of that as well. Okay. Prior means it's a primary AWS cloud. And here, while learning the tools, we don't need AWS cloud. Right? To learn a Git, Jenkins, Docker, we don't need AWS. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Let me read the chat also. Some people has posted one-to-one question. Information management is taken care. Yes. All okay. Is any question which I haven't taken care? Please ask with me.
It was regarding mock interviews.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your question?
So the mock interviews, how they're taken and like when they are planned.
Yeah, see, mock interviews, let me show you where exactly it is for batch 28. Batch 28 PPT drive. Okay, let me go. I will show everything. This is our tracking sheet, okay, for the mock interview. Let me open it. Where is mock interview? Here is the mock interview tab. Okay, means see, 11th Jan 9 p.m. is the first mock interview has been scheduled for Mayank, Mithun, Sindhu, SIND, Sindhu or Bridget. Okay, from means what I can say that every Wednesday 9 p.m. every Wednesday 9 p.m. IST the mock interview will be scheduled. First come first basis. You can give your interview in that time duration. Okay, 9 to 10, 11, 12 it will go. Number of students. Okay, every Wednesday. See, first is 11th Jan, next is 18th Jan. Okay, 18th Jan, no one says that. First Feb, Mayank again told that I want to give the interview. Like that, it will be like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 round, whatever you want to give, you can give it. And the good part is, very first question is how to introduce yourself, right? And I will teach that also. I will give the YouTube video also, how to give a good introduction of yourself, because some students don't know how to give an introduction. Yes or no? And 30% or 20% things will get decided into your introduction only. Are you agree?
Yeah.
Right. And second question is, what is your day-to-day activities? Right. Yes. If you know what is your day-to-day activities, all technical, interviewer will take an interest to give the answer.
Yeah.
Correct. And third question is based on your experience or whatever you have written into your resume. It will be like all the 1, 2, 3 questions. It's public. Everyone knows these 3 questions will come for sure. So these 3 questions I have written it on the top. Okay. Yeah. And then we will go like that.
So this interviews would be taken while, like,
by
after
me.
joining batch.
Yeah, obviously, yes. Publicly,
After,
if they will come, if public will come, I can take the interview for a couple of months only.
After joining the batch, in the sense while the batch is going on, or after the completion of batch, like that?
No, man, in between. This is batch 28, right? Batch 28 has been started. After 20 days of the batch start, we will start taking the interviews, because in 20 days you already learned the things, right? So at least cover up the topics. Okay, let's assume the topic AWS has been completed. Give the interview on AWS at least.
Okay, after completion of the module, you are saying.
Correct. Yes.
So these are taken by you only, or other persons?
Me and my team. Me and my team also. Because not always me, right? Mock interview by me. Yes. Some external mock interview, because you will say that, sir, you are not giving a good rating to me. Right?
No, that's fine.
Yes. Okay. So it will be a reason, right? External other person will take the interview so that he can judge you. It will be like that. Or let assume, Jay, you are an experienced person. You already took multiple interviews in your company. If you want to take the interview, you can also take it. It will be a learning for you. Right?
Right.
It will be like that.
Got it.
Yep. And external mock interviews also I will arrange it with some of my friends or my different, what we can say, DevOps engineers, like, who are really working into the DevOps.
Okay.
Yep. And now learning DevOps tool will help to the developer will get a good package. Buddy, Bhumu, if you are a DevOps engineer or you already work as a developer, you will get a highest package. Okay, I can prove that. Okay, let me prove it. Where is my drive? Okay. Someone is asking what is the cost of the course. The fees is 22,000 rupees. Okay, for each and everything, whatever I am showing to you. You want to see the package thing? Okay, let me show to you. AWS engineer, highest package. Okay. Do you trust Stack Overflow? Guys, anyone knows what is the Stack Overflow website?
Yes.
What is the Stack Overflow?
Actually, whenever I got any error in my program or something, I will search it in Overflow. I will find some solution and I will.
Simple answer. You can trust on Stack Overflow.
Sir?
You can trust on Stack Overflow article.
Oh yes, I can trust.
Absolutely.
Then see here, Stack Overflow is a website. What he is telling, coding salary in 2019 has been updated. The details here. Let's come down, little bit down. These are the salary from different states. United States, the highest salary is for the DevOps engineer. UK, the highest salary is for the DevOps engineer. India, highest salary for the DevOps engineer. Germany, highest salary for the DevOps engineer as compared to another profile. Data science, data engineer, all are down as compared to DevOps. Don't trust me, trust on the Stack Overflow article. Is that okay?
Yes, Vikas.
Cool. Good. Yeah. What else? Anything else? Okay, guys, that's it for today. If there is no question, I will invite you to come into my this batch 28. We will allow you for batch 29 also free of course. Okay. One part. Second is must if you want to stay connected with me, you can message me on my WhatsApp number. This is my WhatsApp number already available on the website 99934451. Recording of this meeting will be available in our YouTube channel within by evening. Okay, by today evening the recording is okay. And what else? Anything else? Or if you want to come into our WhatsApp group, the which we have created for the workshop, you can come here. I'm posting the link again.
Have you added all the members in this group?
I can't add it. If you are interested, you have to come by one. Yes or no?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I can't add anyone. Okay. You can, if you are interested, you can join this group. The link is already provided into the chat.
Yeah, we'll check the link. I'll check.
Just check it, guys. If you will close the meeting, the link will be out. At least copy paste or keep the what we can say. Keep the link with you. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you. If no questions, I would like to take one more question if you have anything. Yes, no, any question?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Happy weekend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.